Welcome back to Numbers on the Board.
Numbers on the board, yes!
Welcome back to another classic episode of the show. I want to remind you to leave a like on the episode, subscribe to the channel. We just hit 70,000 subscribers in the first few months of the show, man.
Yiddy!
Insane.
Shout out to the guys, but that is not where we want to stop. So subscribe so we can get 100K, then a meal,
Steph Curry away.
then 30 mil.
Hell yeah.
Then
Hey,
100 mil.
100
y'all
mil.
remember the first song y'all heard Future on? I'm going to remix that. What you got? Plaques on plaques on plaques. Plaques on plaques on plaques.
Racks on racks on racks? We got plaques on plaques on plaques.
Hey, I also appreciate your energy on the intro, man.
Oh, hell
Appreciate that.
Your
I
energy
feel like when I'm
definitely-
saying it, it's awakening you. It's getting you. And that's what I be trying to tell people. I saw you was streaming, what was
Yeah.
that last week, and somebody was talking about the intro. That was Bryce. Shout out to Bryce. He rocked with us. But I think people be trying to say that the intro don't hit the same, and I think that's the most obvious thing.
Yeah,
Because-
it's hard to make. It's hard to duplicate an intro
Exactly.
with a different name. Mm-hmm. So you just gotta listen to it. Maybe it'll grow on you. Maybe it won't.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Hey,
A lot of people
I'm
say-
proud of you, by the way. This is a tangent for sure. He was streaming yesterday. You set up your capture card by yourself?
Yeah.
You ain't hit the group chat one time?
No.
Like, typically a Darrick thing to do is to not try and
YouTube?
be like, I need some
Yeah.
help.
What capture card did you get?
He YouTubed it.
I YouTube it. It was
What?
the HD 60.
Yeah, it's Elgato.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just plug it in like the USB or like
It's the-
whatever?
it's the-
it's the
HDMI?
USB-C.
It's the
and then
newest
two
version.
HDMI's.
Okay,
okay,
yeah, I
yeah.
know what you mean.
It is as simple as it can get.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the
Like
one I got.
Elgato has got better and better and better in their progression and products. Or
I did have a little hiccup,
so
but
that's
then
it.
I figured it out. I did the same thing you told me with the camera link. Remember, you was like, "Well, if it's not working in the back, then just plug it in the front."
There's
And then
more
that's-
power at the front of y'all
And then
PCs, by the way, at
literally
home.
everything worked. I was like, "What the fuck? This shit won't pop up."
Yeah.
And then I
You was
put it in
getting
the front.
frustrated?
Yeah, and then it popped up and it was fine. I was like,
cool.
"Bet."
How was your stream yesterday?
It was good. It was fun. First time gaming on stream. Played WWE Rise. It's very interesting.
You played with people?
No, it's like a story mode. It's like mockery of WWE.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I still haven't played
Did you,
WWE.
so you customized
What
a
was his name?
superstar.
D Mills.
That's your stage name?
Yeah.
How'd you spell it?
DMILLS.
Ah, damn.
He missed the meals
Missed
part.
missed
Oh.
opportunity to have
Like,
your whole
my
persona
nickname
be
is
like Eden.
My nickname is Daddy though.
Okay.
So they be like, Daddy, Darrick Miller.
Oh, they say Darrick Miller?
Yeah.
But so you spelled Darrick wrong?
No, I use the default name because they don't let you type in your name. You have to choose the default name. Like they have a hella names. I just looked for the one that's spelled like mine.
Yeah, so they
Something.
can say
What
it.
what would a D Mills finishing move be?
Snack Attack.
That's definitely the name.
Snack
of it.
Attack, for sure.
I always wanted to be a choke slam type of guy. Or a power bomb. One of my finishing moves is a power bomb.
Or he needs something like, he needs a name in front of it, but it can finish with like the rap. Like it's like a grab move, but it goes off like a rap.
So like a, what do you mean? Like a, like give me an example of that.
Like
The power rap?
Oh, the power rap?
Some
Okay,
shit like that.
The power rap.
I like that. That's decent.
Yeah.
We got to get you to the academy.
I've always wanted to. I even hit up Daniel Garcia. He
You
gave
did.
Me, he gave me all the wrestling schools here in Chicago that I like highly respected. So, you know, I could
Maybe one day.
I could
He's
pull
so-
up.
I would love that for you, but you so nice.
Oh, yeah, imagine Darrick as a heel.
You
Wouldn't
so
work.
nice.
Just
It would
wouldn't
take a
work.
lot of work for me to be a heel. Because like I would have to get in that character.
Yeah.
And you had to be in that character a little bit outside of it too.
Yes, you do.
Sometimes you get in that character, but you still be kind of jokey with it. But
Yeah.
I like, cause like when you talking trash on like Pro Am or 2K,
Oh,
it'd be
yeah.
funny, but you can still hear the comedy in your voice sometimes. I want to start off shouting out somebody because something had happened a couple of days ago that I appreciated, and that's why I love the people who watch our show. We did a podcast on Tuesday.
Yeah.
If my memory serves me correct, we did the ranking of the duos. Was that Tuesday or Saturday?
Yeah, that was
Last Saturday.
Oh, that was Saturday?
What did we do Tuesday?
Not sure.
Okay. So,
Pressure.
yes. Yes. So, Saturday, we did the ranking of the duos. And there was a Pelican fan, I forget his name, but he had tweeted something like, man, what is Pete talking about? They don't be watching the Pelicans or something like that. And we was at the Bulls game when I seen this, actually.
Yeah.
I was actually sitting next to Mike. I had just sat down after watching them warm up for a second, and I clicked on it, and I'm listening to what I'm saying or whatever. And as soon as he said that, I went back to my notes because I never deleted those notes. And when I went back to my notes, what I had said was not in my notes for Zion and Brandon Ingram. And I don't know who notes I was reading, because what I said for them was something about defense.
Yeah.
And I only had mentioned defense for people who I had it in my notes. Their notes didn't say D. So I don't know what I read, or if I read the wrong things, glancing and put it out, but I respected and appreciated the person who had corrected me, because I take pride in my work. And a lot of people replied to that and was saying that it's good to see, because they don't feel like people in the media can admit when they said something wrong.
Yeah.
And all I did was misspeak, which I think as a human, that's
it's normal.
It's a thing that's not impossible to do. But
Yeah, a lot of people in media die on heels. Like they say something, they just die on it.
It's just not worth it.
It's not.
And also though, to the defense of that,
Yeah.
I'm okay with dying on the hill,
If
because
it
a
makes
lot
sense.
of times we come up here and I've had back and forth with people who are trying to tell me I'm wrong on an opinion.
Oh,
And I think
yeah.
that's what people get it twisted. People told me a lot of time, man, you don't like to say when you're wrong. That's because you're telling me I'm wrong on an opinion. If I'm wrong on a fact, I have never in my life been afraid to admit that I'm wrong on a fact.
Yeah.
Man, he averaged 25 points. No, I'd say he averaged 21. Oh, shit, my fault, I was wrong. I would never be like, no, Mike, he averaged 25, even though you're showing me 21. That's stupid. You know what I mean? But a lot of people in sports don't understand that these are a lot of opinion-based conversations.
A lot of
And
them.
a lot of people try to tell you you're wrong about something in the middle of an opinion-based thing. We can be wrong about how we gauge young players, but we won't know the result until 8 years from now.
For sure.
And then when it happens 8 years from now, we'll be so busy on the new guys that we're trying to project that we won't even remember the things we said way back then. But
One of my favorite things is when people clip out things that I've been wrong about. Like, oh, at that moment in time, like I had an opinion and a rational thought behind that opinion. It just turned out to be wrong.
You know,
For sure.
it's the funniest thing is when it's like several years, not even like a year ago.
Like the
this is
Pascal
like
Siakam
this
thing.
is like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
They want to bring it back up. Like eventually something's gonna turn in that favor. You know?
for sure.
I feel like there's probably a lot of takes that we've had within the last 7 years that probably have either aged gratefully or aged terribly.
Yep.
And
No, for sure.
It's just the way of the business.
For sure.
You know what I'm
I just
saying?
had to get that
If
person.
everybody was right, you would.
We would have
be a
no
gen-
job.
yeah, you
we
would
would
be
have
a
no job. It would
genius.
just been one person just doing ESPN work, and everybody else would need to talk sports. We just had that guy just talk for 12 hours straight.
Because he's always right.
Scott Van Pelt, you just talk, and the rest of us just got to do regular stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to give that person a shout out. That was the main thing. I just didn't. The only thing about that situation, I just didn't like people in the comments saying that, man, I'm proud to see you admitting when you're wrong and different things like that. I've never had no problem admitting when I'm wrong,
I just think the general fan base think you argue for no reason.
because I'm in a job to entertain. I'm not here to really coddle anybody. I'm not here to
Yeah.
kiss no ass. I'm not here to do what people who watching the show want me to do. I'm here to do what I want to do. And the consumer, a lot of consumers are so, and I'm saying this in a nice way, they're stupid. You know why?
Why?
Not a lot of the consumers, but the people that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because they don't realize that the more they do that or say those things, the more I do it. Because I want to. My main job or goal for me whenever I'm on camera, I don't know what anybody else's goal is. I want to provoke you. I want to stir you up. Whether I stir you up so much that you like, man, I love what he's talking about. I agree with him so much. Or you may say, man, I hate what he's saying. I disagree. I just want you to I want you to. So whether you agreeing with me or disagreeing with me, my job is done.
Yeah.
And people go in there and they go in them comments, and man, you saying this, saying that. He steady cutting Mike off. Why do you think I keep doing it? Because you keep saying that I'm doing it. Every time I look at a video and it's a top comment, I say, "Ooh, I got to do it 3 more times next episode." Oh man, I can't believe he went back and forth with Kenny over the smallest thing. Okay, that works. I'm doing it again.
I think those be the best arguments.
Oh man, he's picking on D Mills. Oh yeah, I'm about to get on D Mills' ass this episode. That's what's stirring y'all up. So I'm gonna keep doing it. Just like when I'm right about drafts, I'm going harder in the draft. Y'all like when I'm telling y'all who the next guy was. Okay, soon as some shit not working, I'm not doing it no more. Right? Duh. You know what I mean? If we get on here and we talked about the best duos and the shit plummeted or didn't do well, you think we gonna come up here and talk about duos again? Nah. We're not doing that again. So, you know.
We should do best trios one day.
That's the
Ooh,
summer
who's y'all
thing.
number one off the top of y'all head? Trio.
Jokic, Aaron
MPJ.
Gordon.
Oh, Aaron Gordon, yeah.
Y'all all over the place.
MPJ might be the 5th most important starter on the team.
Which is scary
Yeah,
because
it is.
on some nights he's their second guy.
Yeah.
I've seen nights where he got 30-something.
So I'm going 10 for 10 against somebody's favorite team. Speaking of that, drop the mic.
Well, we do this every year. Actually, we do this a couple times a year. We are getting closer and closer to the playoffs. You got to announce your team. You can't pick your own team.
Well,
announce
yeah.
the team you're going to be rooting for.
Okay.
The most.
Well, some of us might have teams in the playoffs. I don't know about y'all.
I think I'm rooting for the OKC Thunder the most. I like the idea of one of the youngest teams in history to make a deep run. So I just want to see the narrative get shifted because the only conversation around them is that, well, they're super young and they don't rebound well, which is not even the case anymore. Since the All-Star break, they're 7th in defensive rebound rate, by the way. So we can. It's only 13 games.
I was finna say.
But it's going up. That's all I'm saying. So it's just like they're young, but they are top 5 in offense, top 5. They have every other recipe to be a contender/championship team, except for their lack of experience. So I'm rooting for them to get that experience and then shut all that up. So when the next super young team become really, really good, we're not thinking about their average age is 13.
We're gonna think about it, KB.
Not if OKC do what they could do.
The last team that the youngest team was 1976 Trailblazers. Average age 24. That's for a reason. So even if OKC does it, it's still going to be something that's rare. I think it will have to be something where it's like a few teams do it before.
Yeah, I was gonna say similar to like the Heat thing, how they made the finals out the play-in, like the Lakers too, how they made the conference finals. That's the anomaly.
Yeah, for
we
sure.
can't expect that on the normal.
My team, ironically, it's either one of the teams that played last night against each other, the Clippers or the Pelicans.
Yeah.
First and foremost, my team is on the East, so I'm not picking no team to root for on the East,
exactly,
right?
yeah.
And then I'm the older I get, the more player based I become. Y'all know I'm a big Paul George guy, big Brandon Ingram guy, and yesterday watching the Pelicans game, seeing Zion play that way, how electric the building was. They have a certain swagger that I kind of like watching when Zion is playing that way. And he's been playing that way the last
I was thinking that
7-8 games.
I felt,
he's been playing well, but the last 7-8 games, we talking 30-9, 30-10.
I was watching that game too yesterday because we just seen the Clippers play. They had a back-to-back to play the Pelicans. So I just want to see
it was the best game on the slate, yeah.
And I just want to see how that game, kind of started out because the Clippers, when they won against the Bulls, they were shooting lights out. And I don't know, maybe it's the legs or whatever because some of their shots, they just didn't fall, and credit to the Pelicans defense. But Zion was on his stuff. I was like, man, I always say it's obviously easier said than done, but it's like you could game plan against Zion. He did some stuff, but it's like it ain't no answer for that.
There are some teams that have no answer
There's
for
no
Zion
answer
in
for
a
that.
7-game series, and the Clippers are one. Now, I would still pick the Clippers to win that series, but as far as like stopping Zion, they have no answer.
Yeah, Zubac is too slow. Kawhi and PG they just don't have the strength to stick with him. It's no.
I don't want to get them in
PJ
foul trouble either.
They put PJ Tucker on him a little bit in that game to try to like be physical with him, but it really wasn't much.
The thing
of an
about
answer.
Zion is when he gets going, because he's so lethal attacking.
Yeah.
Even at times they was putting up a wall in that third, fourth quarter, and he would still find a ways to slip through. And Kyron would say his greasy ass slipping through the cracks of the defense.
He do find a way to just slither through it.
Yeah, I don't understand. But when he start getting it going, he's putting his dominance on the game. It opens up so much for the other guys. There were certain times where it's just a simple handoff between him and Trey Murphy was getting Trey Murphy open threes. Luckily for the Clippers, down the stretch, Trey Murphy missed more than a few, and I think normally those are shots he would make. But it just shows the attention that Zion is bringing in and the gravity of just going downhill that a simple handoff should not have gotten Trey Murphy some of the looks that he was getting. And if he's making shots and then he does, and we're talking about a dribble handoff. We're not even talking about a set that Willie Green is calling. This is a Zion looking, they building a wall. I ain't got it, so I'm going to dribble to the left wing or left slot, and I'm just tossing it back to my guy. And two people are so zoomed in on Zion that Trey Murphy is just catching and shooting, and he's open. CJ McCollum missed a lot of shots that I think he would normally make. You know what I mean? Herb Jones defensively. I don't know who wins that series.
I think it's gonna be a dogfight, and especially since like Zion doesn't really settle. Like he's gonna continuously come at you the entire game, and he's gonna continue to put pressure on the rim. And I like that about a guy that's relentless like that because he took no threes last night.
He took no threes.
He don't ever
really.
He don't take
Yeah.
he don't take threes
And I
at
love
all.
that. He could even settle for the mid-range jumper. He doesn't do that. He just continues to just attack the rim.
I think Zion settling is him being complacent with being on the block while other people cook. Like I see that a lot in their clutch.
But I do
times.
like it when he catch it in that short mid-range and he catch it. He make a quick move. Like he don't catch it, try to bag down. Or,
No
like, he catch it-
indecisiveness.
He catch it. He ripping through. He getting right to his spot, and he know exactly what he about.
I
to
agree.
Do.
I think Zion settling is the 20-point Zion that we were seeing a lot in the early part of the season. I think, he has to be what we saw yesterday in the playoffs. I think the way he's been playing on his I'm saying the last 5 to 6 games specifically. I think if you're in a Western Conference and you are a team like the Clippers, you are a team like who's right in front of the Timberwolves with no Karl Anthony Towns now. This is a team that you do not want to see start to play like this. You do not want to see. I'm getting worried and I'm shaking in my boots a little bit. If Zion, the best thing that you can get, I don't want to say happy about, but Brandon Ingram has kind of been quiet and having a little tough time while Zion has been cooking. Hopefully we can see them both
Started jail together.
but, I think Zion is showing you that, hey, even with his games playing like this, they're still winning, which is why it's important that he's the guy. You know what I mean? He's the guy because it's harder to stop him. Brandon Ingram is an incredible scorer. He's one of my favorite players in the league, but Zion at the cup is much more harder to stop than I would say a Brandon Ingram jump shot because jump shots, some days they're going in and you can't do anything about it, and some days they're not going in and you can't, as a shooter, do anything about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I was impressed with the Clippers though being on the back-to-back.
I was too.
Going out there, and
Kawhi
they kept
played.
Kawhi played and Paul George played and they played good.
No
Like,
James Harden again.
Yeah, but it's crazy to see them make those tough shots. We went to the game watching courtside, and Paul George makes some tough ass shots.
It was a couple times where
Caruso then when they were blocked the ball,
yes,
and Paul George just knocked.
Do you think that's because I was there?
Yeah,
Probably.
he's seen you.
Probably it probably definitely had an impact on it.
Then what was the reason for it yesterday? Because he basically didn't miss yesterday either. The only time he misses when Herb Jones blocked his 3-point.
It was just crazy that he had one of the greatest games of his career. Wow.
of his career.
11 or 12?
No, look.
One shot?
I got a stat from my guy Cullen. Did y'all see Cullen yesterday or the other day?
No, I did not. I wish
So
I did.
we saw him, and he DM'd me afterwards saying good seeing you, whatever. Here's a crazy stat that he got post game. Paul George is the first player this season and the second player in the history of basketball, and it dates all the way back to 2005 when Jason Terry did it, to record at least 25 points on 5 made field goals, 5 rebounds, 5 assists while shooting 90% or better.
You know what's crazy?
25, 5, and 5
You
on
was at the
90%.
game, but now that y'all say, I can remember the one shot that he missed.
Which one was it?
And it was the one where you said he shot it like he got a bad like he got a bad release in 2K.
Yes, he did. Yes,
and I
yes.
can literally remember that one
He
shot.
did
Was
a
that
little
the first
lean.
half or this?
That was first half.
It was
I
first
don't,
half.
but
I
he
think I
shot it in
remember
the
in the
corner, and
first
he
half.
literally shot it like he got a bad release on the
Yep.
ball. And
I was told Mike
It was.
Caruso hit a corner 3,
yeah,
and he released it like a green release.
yeah.
Najee Marshall.
Sound like we be on 2K way too damn
Najee
much.
Marshall did the same thing
Yeah.
yesterday.
No. So did Jose Alvarado. Jose Alvarado
Yes.
had got a big steal. He
And
came down and he shot it wide open. Because
Yes,
I was like,
He got the animation where it cut screens.
yes, and it was like,
Yes.
and it was like he knew that shit was going in.
I'm telling you, Najee Marshall had the same type of thing
Yeah.
in the corner. He shot a 3 and he held it. And he kind of fell like he knew that it was going in.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that PJ Tucker shot? I tweeted about it. It was a
Oh, the-
4-on-1
4
fast
yes,
break,
yes.
and he pulled up for the corner 3,
I
and it went in.
yes. That
I
was
tweeted
crazy.
it went a little.
No, that was crazy.
It's going viral right now. Like
I
every
can't
time I
believe
check
that
it,
actually happened because Paul George was under the basketball.
I put the
Yes.
video. You said 4-on-1. I said it was 4-on-none.
It was 4-0.
It was,
Yeah.
it was closer to 4-9 because I think the
4-9,
first defender was like at the top of the key or something.
Yeah, 'cause
It's
Paul
so
George
many
and PJ
different-
Tucker didn't get back.
Yeah.
It's so many different people reacting to that video that it is crazy to see. There was a person that was in there like, man, that's PJ Tucker. That's damn near a
Right.
layup.
Yeah.
And people was like, Brody, this
There was an actual
2020.
layup
Yeah.
right there.
This is not. That's
It's
not a
not Houston
layup.
Rockets.
Then you seeing people say, "I actually like this." Then you people saying, "I'm finna throw up on my phone." But as soon as I seen that, I'm like, I gotta.
But
I
you know
gotta
what's
get this
even
off.
crazier? Amir Coffey passing him the ball instead
That's
of
what they
Paul
said.
George.
Yeah.
It was like, man,
That's
it's
right
more
there.
on Amir Coffey
Maybe Amir Coffey just wanted to get his boy going.
Yeah, well, we was at the game, and I told Darrick, look at PJ Tucker. He was
over
on the
there
bench,
mad.
like mean mugging, just
Yeah, he
mad.
We saw him warming up. He was over there doing all time. He did a little thing where he bounces the ball in the air. He has another one. He shoots that one. It catches the other one and then shoot that one too.
Oh, shit.
So he was getting
Bro,
ready.
he was low key dribbling the ball over there in the corner. It looked like a high school was dribbling the
We
ball.
had Torrey Craig being a PNR ball handler.
You know who I?
They run a
yes.
game. That
You
was
know
nice.
who I enjoyed, or no, I was impressed with. First of all, I watched Paul George and Kawhi warm up, and I kind of figured they was gonna be on some.
Bro, wasn't it cool? It's just different watching it, just real life players warm up and go through some type of routine or just doing stuff on the court. It's just different.
Yeah.
You know?
No, yeah, it is.
Did
It
y'all
is.
watch JJ Redick and Devin Booker's?
I
Yes.
did, yeah.
They was talking about warming up, and
JJ Redick
was
go full
like,
throttle.
yeah, he was like, Luka, he just doesn't go out there and try. Like he's going at like 50%, and then he goes in the game and just starts going crazy. He said someone else with Luka. It was somebody else.
He was saying all the elite people, they don't really. He said, I think he said Luka. He asked Devin Booker. Devin Booker said I go like
he go
85.
like 80, 85. Yeah.
He said Kevin Durant, and then JJ Redick was like, I wasn't ever that good.
yeah,
to,
JJ Redick is. He said he like.
He
full
full
You know what's
seed on
crazy? And this
everything.
is like, this
And
is
Book said
obviously
he
way
want to burn
different.
himself out, which I
Yeah.
get.
Anytime I was like warming up in an actual game and I felt good, I probably wasn't gonna play good. And maybe I don't know what it was, but it's like if I was sitting on my shots warming up,
You
The
wasted
warm up
good
was
releases.
like the warm up
Yeah.
was like fool's gold.
Yeah,
I have a vivid
I just
memory
never warmed up.
of a summer league game where like I warmed up, and I took. That was against what's his name? That used to be in the Plex. He would hoop. Give me back my purse.
give me back my purse.
He the one who was saying that when somebody get a steal.
Oh, officer! No, it was officer. He took my purse.
You know
Who started that?
I probably-
thought y'all started
No,
that.
he didn't start that.
No,
Come
I
on.
didn't start that.
I did not know that.
He was Justin Cousin, or he used to come over there. Man,
or Hannibal.
yes.
Oh, okay.
I played
yeah.
him.
Okay, that was
when
funny.
we was in high school. We played against each other. So when I
Yeah.
seen him in the play, he's like, oh, he had his homie like we play against you. That's because I had a really good warm. Like I was knocking that mud down, and so when I got in the game, I hit like 3 threes straight. Like because I was just a big Jakob. But I can't go full throttle. I'm not no full throttle guy. I get burnt out.
I was gonna say I
tired.
get tired.
I just need to get some game shots.
I
That's
can't
what I
even go
need.
full throttle in game
Why?
because you got to save yourself for the full game. Like if I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah, I
full throttle,
understand
I'm
that.
on E.
We saw
very
DeMar
early.
doing that.
That's
Yes,
what he said.
yes.
He said DeMar DeRozan.
Okay,
Because
I thought it was
DeMar
DeMar.
DeRozan is on 25%. He just
Yeah.
zoom,
DeMar
zoom,
DeRozan during the
zoom.
game was actually not
then
going
the
that
fourth
hard till the
quarter
fourth
came
quarter.
around,
He
then he
started
started
to
to
tee
pick
up.
it
I was
up,
like,
yeah.
thank God.
That's
He's
the
keeping
DeMar
this game close.
And y'all know he's the favorite to win
yeah,
Clutch
he
Player of
is
the
now
Year
a
now.
favorite
Oh,
now.
okay.
He now jumped over Steph
Bro,
Curry.
when he hit that three, and
Yes,
like late
oh,
night
yeah,
football, I'm
yeah,
like,
yes.
yeah, there go tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's so cool to be courtside. Like that was our first time
Yeah.
doing it together
It
and
was.
stuff.
I felt like a superstar.
You know what I wanted to say though?
Because Javon came over.
Oh,
and
I
dapped
saw
me up,
that.
and
You up?
all the people was like, "Who the hell is this dude?"
You know what I felt? I meant to text y'all because my knees felt a little tight, so I know y'all knees
No,
felt
Darrick
tight.
had the edge, so he can hang off.
Oh,
I did.
okay.
And
I
I
was
was,
comfortable.
yeah, I was in between. I'm
I
small,
said,
so I didn't.
you saw,
I
I
was cool.
set up
Yeah.
because I ain't want to really be on the people.
But I
that we
did
was
see
sitting
Mike
by.
when that motherfucker like
I
this
was
courtside.
in that motherfucker like this.
It was we had a cool security dude
Oh.
because
The
he
big-
came.
Did you shake his hand? Oh, next time you go to that guy, and I think that's who we talk about, a big black dude.
No, our guys were
Oh, okay.
white.
Oh, never
But
mind.
tell me.
Big black dude. I'm there to do the shoot when I did the collaboration piece with the clothes, and Camille, who's like one of the guys that work for the Bulls, he's like, shake his hand. I'm like, why? Shake his hand. I shook, bro. It was the strongest handshake I've
Oh,
ever
man.
experienced in my
Don't
life.
set me up for that.
So next time we go and I'm gonna see him, I'm gonna be like, shake his hand.
But
You don't know why.
our dude came over there. He's an older white man. Mike. It was funny because Mike was like, "How long you think he been working there?" I'm like, "You right. He probably has been working here since Jordan was here." But he came. He come over. He like, "Y'all first time courtside?" I'm like, "Hell yeah." He like, "All right, let me tell you. You go in that tunnel. You go to the left. You got the bar and everything. Your drinks is free. Or if you don't feel like going, man, tell the ass to bring you what you need. It's all free. Yada yada yada." He telling me and Mike everything we need to know. He said, "You go in there. At least go to get the wristband, so you got to
Yeah.
keep showing your ID and everything." We like, all right. We meet y'all over there. I'm like, y'all person told y'all Darrick. Like, man, they ain't tell us
They ain't
nothing.
tell us
Trying to get us to buy food.
Yeah, that's what they
No,
was trying
facts.
to do. Old girl literally gave us a menu. It was like, here, this is this. She told us this is everything that you're gonna order and everything. And then she said, let me know if you need anything.
Yeah.
That was it. I thought we didn't get to go in the tunnel.
It was one part of the game. Oh, this was when they were warming up because I had left before y'all to watch the warm ups or whatever. I saw something that I only thought happened in movies and stuff. Our security guard sees a guy, and let's say his name was Tony Bivolanto. The dude looked up. He's like, it's Bill Murray. It's like they see each other. He's like, it's been 20 years. I'm like, oh, hell no. I've never seen that in person.
Damn.
I had never seen him. I've been here for 16, working this part for 16 years. And he's like, I'll catch up later. And they never caught up. I was waiting to see if they caught up later. They did not.
I had a really good time at that game, though.
Yeah.
I had a really good time. I was so tired because I was working obviously there. So I left my house at 10. I pulled back up in my house at 10. I was going from 10 to 10. But it was so rewarding because that game was so fun.
Yeah,
The
that game
Bulls
was
fought.
good.
Javon played well. Paul George did his thing. I was really impressed with Bones Highland.
Yes,
that's what I want to
that's what
say.
he was saying.
Bones Highland was hooping.
He played so steady and was like he played like such a mature guard
Yes.
that game. Everything seemed like it came at the right time. He trusted Terrence Mann in that corner so
Yes.
many damn times.
But those passes
Were on point.
They were
on point.
I didn't even realize he finished with like 11, 12
11.
assists.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it was.
I didn't realize he
I was
finished
trying to look.
that.
I was like, KB, how many assists he got? Because it didn't show it up there.
Show
And
rebounds. I'm
yeah,
like, bro,
and-
fix this.
Yeah,
United
then, like
Center.
my phone was loading all slow, so I couldn't see. But I was like, he has to have like 8, 9, 10 assists.
Because he would do something and
Yes.
and I'm like, oh, I did seeing the courtside and seeing how crisp and you boom, boom. And it's also funny because Mike said something. There was somebody on the Bulls, Bidham, the dude from overseas, which a lot of people did not know. People sitting next to us like, who the hell is 17? Mike like, man, he throwing them passes all slow. But it's like when you sit that close, you can see those type of details. Of like, man, damn,
Yeah.
Paul George throw that ball kind of.
Yeah, bro. It was one pass like I know we keep talking about the 2K, but you know how bullet pass used to be a bad
For sure.
bro. Caruso threw that pass to the corner like it looked like he had a Hall of Fame. I was like, yeah, that's the type of pass I like because who was it? What did you say his name was? How do you pronounce it? Bidham. He had a pass where he like
Used
he
to
was,
be Batum, but bit him.
he was making it like a driving kick pass, and I swear it was just floating in
Floating,
the air.
yeah.
And I'm just like, somebody could have stole that, bro.
Yeah.
And
Especially-
I ain't trying to dog on nobody, but sitting that close, seeing and then versus TV, Zubac looked a little soft. Zubac looked a little soft. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
he
Not
didn't-
saying that I would have been any more aggressive
didn't play
down there,
much.
but he looked a little soft. And
There was,
Mike,
Andre Drummond was definitely doing his thing down there.
Yeah, he was.
Mm-hmm.
I
was
told when we was waiting for the game, Mike asked me, "You putting the parlay in?" I said, "Nah." But I was
Oh,
looking at the
yeah.
odds. Alex Caruso to hit 4 threes is plus 670.
he
That's
shot about
crazy.
3 in
Yeah,
the first
he-
quarter.
yeah,
Yes,
he
and
did.
he
He
ended
was
with 4.
knocking
He
that
ended
bitch
with
down.
4. I'm
You
like,
know,
man, I should've
everybody
just
was
took it
hitting.
back.
Torrey Craig hit what?
Oh yeah, Torrey
Three
Craig-
back-to-back
Back
to
to
back?
back. Yeah.
He had a point where he got
Everybody
a heat
was
check up.
knocking down.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
because
stuff you
every
just don't
time the
notice.
Clippers was hitting,
Yeah.
that Bulls was responding. I'm like, okay, the Bulls just needed like Kobe White.
just needed Kobe White. They
It was
just
really
needed
just that first quarter because the Clippers couldn't miss. And then every other quarter after that was like tie quarter. Bulls win by 1 quarter. It was that first
I'm
quarter.
gonna be
It was
that guy, or they should have gave Javon some more minutes.
Oh,
He hit one shot where he was fading away.
It was a
floater.
he was
I'm like,
behind-
what the
Y'all
hell?
didn't see it because he did it on our
Yes,
basket.
but he was like-
he was literally.
I
on
did
the-
see. I got to record it. I posted it on my Instagram.
Oh no, but I'm saying
The
like
degree of difficulty.
Oh,
he was
okay.
like behind the
yes,
rim.
he was behind the backboard and he
And
like
he made
shot that
it,
shit
yeah.
over. That was tough.
I feel like when he came in, and I'm not just saying this, but the momentum kind of changed. They needed a little punch, and then the second half came. The first guy off the bench was Bidham, and I was like, I don't know if I'm rocking with that one,
He's
man.
That's
going
crazy.
with
Billy
bigger
Donovan
bodies.
just don't play Javon.
Because the
played-
dude next to us was like, man, he got 9
game.
points in 7
No, he
minutes.
was
or
Javon
something.
plays so good with the Bucks. So fucking good. Even like when guys was out, he came in and he had like a 30 ball or something like that. I remember that game.
When I woke up.
and like, it's crazy.
Oh, then everybody started saying,
Right.
Y'all had a lot of. And this is always crazy to me, but because I'm just a basketball guy, I just love basketball. It's all I do, all I talk about. They had like 3 guys on their team that I didn't know who the hell they was.
The Bulls?
The
Oh,
who
you
was
talking about
number
Andrew
30?
Funk?
Who was
Funk?
Andrew Funk?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
They just
KB
signed him
was
on
like,
two-way.
I hope Funk get in. I was like,
Was that the big
Funk?
man?
No, he's a guard. He's a
guard.
wing.
I know that big. I know 77, who not even really a big man to me, but
Oh, you talking about Terry?
I seen
No, not Dalen Terry.
77.
No,
Terry Taylor.
Terry
Oh.
Taylor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know
Oh.
if that's what is. I don't know the numbers of these bones.
Oh no, Terry Taylor's like 32. 77 is the other European dude, but he played with them in a.
Oh, you're talking about Henry.
But Funk, I thought was a ball boy. I'm not even being funny, bro.
No.
Javon and them came out warming up after halftime.
Yeah.
It was him and Dalen Terry was the first two. Dude was there. I
Yeah.
thought he was a ball boy because he was just rebounding and throwing the ball out. He wasn't
Yeah.
taking no shots. At the end of that game, he checked in. I said, oh my gosh, bro, I'm getting a little old. I don't know who that is, and I thought he was a ball boy.
I don't know where he came from, but I know KB was over there sitting next to me. Like, I hope
That's
he
Neo
check in.
Funk nephew.
Maybe. Because I don't know nobody else named
Got
Funk.
some family in there. Got him a little gig. But yeah, that was a good game to go to, man. Shout out to the
One
Bulls.
of the ball girls had a pair of KDs on. And I'm trying to remember what number these is, so I'm
You talking
Googling
about
it
the
real quick.
one that was by us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I remember which one.
And they
They
were
were new or
so
older?
the old model.
Yeah, it was the
They were
older model.
fours.
Yeah.
She had some fours
The
on.
silver ones, right? The
Yeah.
silver.
They
Yeah.
Those just redropped.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but
the
they
Galaxies.
look so good in person. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, hell no.
She had the right fit with it.
She had on like a worker's fit, like
Yeah.
a ball girl
Oh.
fit. But she was, I'm like, dang.
We ran into what's that dude name we ran into? His dad was like, "Who the hell are these guys?"
Who did
When
run
we
into?
signed the shirt,
Oh, yeah.
'Cause his son-
his name was Owen. Shout out to Owen.
shout out to Owen because he
That
was
was the first
kind
time
of
I
like,
met a
"Oh
fan
my
that
god!"
was like speechless.
Oh,
Yeah, no, he was literally.
And his
Mike
dad-
wasn't there for that, but yeah,
Oh, his dad was looking like,
because he was too busy doing some head ass shit.
right, yeah. Hey, we on your ass.
Yes, we are.
The reason we are on your ass. No, don't make that face. Don't make that face. Because I was telling KB last night and Terrence. Years ago, and I promise y'all we're going to talk basketball.
We definitely gonna talk basketball.
Well, we just did talk
We
a lot
were
of
talking-
basketball.
yeah.
Wait, did you give your team, by the way, that you rooting
Oh,
for?
the Clippers.
Okay, cool.
'Cause-
All right, back to the story.
Okay, because of Bones Island.
No, just because of Paul George Kawhi. I
Okay.
see him going into that new arena with some momentum.
Okay.
And you came on here and you asked underrated seasons, and I said Paul George. People got on my ass.
He's back on this thing.
Stop playing with my boy. But anyway, years ago we first started this podcast. He had just got his first apartment, that one we used to drive all the way to, and he used to be in there with his girlfriend, and we would see them being a couple, and you used to be on his ass constantly about anything. He could do regular boyfriend stuff. And you would be like,
Literally, just stuff boyfriends
man, you
do.
head ass. Man, you this. Man, you that. And I swear, like, he could just be like, oh, babe, I'll take the garbage. I'm finna go out anyway. He look at KB head ass. Just like anything.
That's because I like messing with KB. I did that shit
anything regular.
yesterday.
For sure.
He said he was talking to Suzanne. She asked him to do something. He's like, yeah, I could do it. And Terrence was in there. I was like, yeah, he that yes man. He always gonna do it no matter
And
what.
you know what the thing was? Change Avery's diaper.
So yeah, hell
But
yeah,
we was
I call that head
talking
ass. It just be
because
funny.
you worse than him from back in those days.
I wouldn't say all that.
Hit. Whoa.
What have I done that's head ass?
You left us
Bro,
unannounced
I-
at the game and just disappeared.
Did I left unannounced?
He did let me know.
I told her, I said, I'm gonna go to the gift shop. Elena said she wanted me to give me something, so I'm gonna go do that.
But our thing is this.
yeah.
We was there like an hour and a half before the game started. We was there.
I had time to kill. He was like, I don't even know how much longer I gotta be here.
You had a long time to go get that shit. And normally when people say, give me, oh, you going to the game? Give me some. They just saying some shit. You said, no, I have to go. Also,
Yeah,
wait,
because
what did you
I've
get?
done that before. She got like these Bulls jogger pants. They're like, I really like the material.
how
but
much were they?
It's like $50.
Some
Me
shit
and
you,
Pierre didn't know you left.
some shit you wouldn't
We didn't
spend-
know where you
some
went.
shit you wouldn't spend on yourself.
Some $50 and some pants.
We've seen you. We went shopping with you. Also, breakfast. You wasn't there. We started. I said, Mike, you getting on? He did this.
Yeah, he looked right at Elena like, am I screaming tonight?
I don't have that issue at all.
Then why you look at her?
I don't know. It's probably in the moment type thing.
No, she
But
did say she don't care,
She don't.
but it
I
is
be
just
on the
funny.
They
game.
all
But
say
he
that.
needed her confirmation first.
Yeah.
Who?
Don't do that, Mike.
Who?
Don't
No, I'm
do that,
talking
Mike.
about. He talking about needing confirmation. Boy, you can barely boot up that PC.
That's not bad. That's just bad choice.
Oh, okay.
I just don't be having time to play the game.
Oh,
no more.
okay.
The main point with it's just funny to see. I'm happy for you. I love it, honestly.
I love my relationship.
I love it too. But it's just funny because back then
Things have just changed.
You used to be on
Things
KBS.
Because he was just a kid back then.
You used to be on his
adult.
ass too. I'm not bringing him up because you needed to be on his ass. Because the minute I don't think I'm ever gonna see you in no flip flop song.
No.
Talking about
After the show, we were talking in Discord last night. There's a lot of stuff we need to talk to
you
you
a
about.
crazy ass fan.
Now I'm confused on what I
We're
did.
not bringing this up on
After
the
the pod,
podcast. This
after
is
the pod.
off podcast.
But
You are a crazy
maybe
wild
one
man.
day. Maybe
You're
one
a crazy wild man. No, matter of fact, we're gonna say that for our show. If you ever gonna speak about it publicly, you saving it for our show because
Yep.
it's not basketball podcast related. You's a wild ass boy. I'm gonna tell you
I don't
that.
even know what I did, but
Okay.
Hey, you should know. When you say wow, this is the number one thing I think about with Darrick Miller.
Hey, but Mike, you in a head ass relationship, brother.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's
I also be
definitely
watching
okay.
your stream. You'll get up and say, "It's cold in here, babe."
That was one time because she was just sitting in the front room and my mic was unmuted and I went to go get a water, but there wasn't none left, and I was like, "Damn, ain't no more water." But they was in the car.
I love that. It's just funny because I just remember you being on KBS, like, man, it's head ass. And
But
I'm
you
like,
know,
man,
that means at that point he had never really experienced love, and now he do.
I'm just glad he ain't got a fake tough no more. Man, when the last time y'all cried? D-Mills, probably 2 months ago, KB. I mean, I just watched the movie Cry. Me, probably
lot.
3 days ago. I ain't cried since I was 6.
And now he say he
the
cry
truth.
regularly.
Right.
No, I don't cry regularly. I get emotional
Here you go.
watching movies,
All
but
right.
I don't be crying.
Anyway,
like
No, last thing.
Uh-huh.
We're at the game. We're going to that tunnel. Just real quick, get a little drink, halftime. Mike is going. He stopped. He said, "Oh no, let me get this." He went and got that bag with Elena things. I said, "Mike, bro, you can leave that under the seat, bro." He said, "Man, I don't know. We in Chicago," and grabbed that bag and carried it around with him, all up in that place. I say, Mike is hilarious, man.
Last thing about the game, Darrick was vlogging for a TikTok/short.
Which was so crazy. You got a lot of confidence, brother. I'm not in that type of setting. I can't put my camera out and show the food.
But the funniest comment I read on it is Darrick sat courtside, and we only saw 5% of the video be basketball.
Oh, you
rest
did
is
show
just-
basketball, though. Okay,
Remember you trying to take the plate out to the court? They weren't letting them.
bro.
y'all crazy. Y'all just
You was piling up that plate, bro, and I'm like, I ain't say shit. I wanted you to take that plate out there because I wanted to see what they was gonna say. I have never
Wait, that's
seen
real?
What?
I wasn't with. Did he actually do
Yeah,
that?
he put a bunch of stuff on that plate and was trying to walk out. They was like, "Sir, you have to finish this in the room."
We had a Bulls game. This motherfucker got turkey on the plate. Turkey. I'm like, Darrick, if you don't get some mozzarella sticks to call it a day, brother.
Hey, bro, you know what's funny? We walked in there, and you know they have all like the buffet tables, and they got the one dude cutting he's cutting the meat and the beef. I swear, D Mills was, bro, the way he was looking at him while he was cutting that meat.
Dude was over there sweating. Like, sir, is this enough? Oh, man.
they joking, by the way. I did not load up a plate try to bring it on the court.
That boy had a dish.
That would be crazy.
That boy was over there like this.
Bro, do you know how many cameras
Fabulous plate drumming.
Do you know how many cameras in there? And like the one facing the basket, if I just so happen to be sitting under the basket.
All you know is Kawhi Paul George gonna fall into him. They're just gonna have a
Mashed
elbow full
potatoes.
of mashed potatoes and macaroni.
Money is crazy though, bro. I've seen a lot of people with some interesting people. If you get what I'm saying, money is a crazy thing, boy.
Yep.
Like, oh yeah, you here with her? Boy, you got some game on you, brother. That boy can talk. He can talk the socks off of it. It must be that mouthpiece and at that bank account, brother. You got some game on you.
You see that at a lot of games. When you sitting close, you definitely see
And it's
that.
a certain type. That boy, he got that Botox money, man. I'm holy smokes.
KB, you have
man.
one more topic.
No, I wanted you to get into your
I seen a
thing.
dude shorter than KB with a nine piece on him. Shorter than KB with no hair. Talking about number 4. You know, y'all, man, I love that guy.
We are finally back with the NBA Riddles, y'all.
Great transition. I love it.
Finally back with the NBA Riddles. Fan favorite. They always be telling me to come back with them, so I did.
Shows your pin game.
Yeah.
No, some of these you snapping.
Yeah, they do be snapping.
First one. In minutes per game, I lead the league.
DeMar DeRozan.
Kobe
It
White.
is.
Oh,
No,
That's
you
more
already
than
got
two.
it before.
Damn.
You've been looking at the stats.
it's just a comment.
When I
But
was
what's
in
the
the-
rest? I want to hear the
yeah.
rest of the riddle though.
In minutes per game, I lead the league, almost 35, but my bag's still deep.
Okay.
I like that.
DeMar DeRozan. I only know because a lot of the work I was doing the last few days, I had to.
You was looking at it.
Yeah, I just
I
constantly.
know you a
looking at
ball
stuff.
watcher.
I am a ball watcher, but I don't know minutes.
I can hit from deep. I also have the bunnies to take off. I've been an all-star, but never in the playoffs.
I've been an all-star, but never.
This player's never played in the playoffs.
Oh.
Larry Marketing.
Laurie Markkinen.
Cool.
Look at you, KB.
Bunnies.
Hey, he called Vucevic like 4 times in his career.
That's revenge.
He
Yes,
does.
it
He
is.
do get some posters.
I hold one of the franchise records for most threes in a game. When it comes to defense, I'm on you tighter than Haynes.
I'm only what?
I'm
Tighter
on
than
you
Haynes.
tighter than Haynes.
Oh,
3-pointers in a game. Is
Klay
what you said.
Thompson.
I'll
You
say
don't-
one more time. I hold one of the franchise records for most threes in a game.
Most threes in a game.
And on defense, I'm tighter than Haynes.
Okay.
Huh? So there's
Herb Jones.
No.
Shout out to Herb, shooting 41% above the break threes.
franchise record for threes in a game.
I-
On
Grant
defense-
Williams. No, I'm tweaking.
on
Never mind.
defense, this
Never
dude
mind.
is locking it up.
Come on, KB. It's a defense.
For whatever reason, I'm thinking Darrick White, but he's played for the Celtics, who have 100 years worth of history, so he can't be up there. Donyell Marshall.
No.
They all current players, right?
Yep. This player's current.
But franchise record is a lot different than all-time record. So
Yeah.
Yes.
some teams just suck. Jalen Suggs.
No.
I'm just thinking about the defensive part more than anything.
I'm trying to the defensive part.
You're on the
was
right
getting-
track when you think about defense. Like,
Okay. Alex Caruso. No, his career high is 6, and he just hit it the other night.
the career, the high for this is 11.
Damn.
Oh shit!
Made?
Trey Murphy.
11 made threes in the
Oh.
game.
Trey
no,
Murphy?
it wasn't Trey Murphy.
Okay. Because he just hit double digits against the Raptors last week. I'm just looking at team names, by the way, just because I feel like
11 threes and this dude.
Contavious Caldwell Pope,
Oh
No.
That's a good one.
that was a good one.
Lou Dort.
Did
No.
he hit 11?
No, I'm just guessing
Oh.
defenders, honestly.
Couldn't be Kawhi.
Another
Kawhi's
hint.
not hitting.
Grayson Allen.
This player does not play for this franchise anymore.
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
Robert Covington.
No.
Is he active? When's the
I don't know.
last time
I'm
I've seen
just,
Rocco?
I'm just
The
throwing out
11
there.
I also don't
threes.
think watch
The
Yeah,
11.
11 threes is crazy for a Rocco.
11
guy.
threes.
The
11
When you-
threes is throwing me off.
This person takes a lot, probably a lot of ill-advised threes. It's kind of the reason why they kind
Dylan
of
Brooks.
Ooh,
no.
that is such a
That's
good
a
guess,
really
though.
good-
No.
11 is crazy for Dylan
11
Brooks,
is
though.
crazy.
11 is crazy.
Mikal Bridges.
No.
Ill-advised
Cam
threes.
Johnson.
Not on
No.
that defense part. Damn, this is tough.
I'm tighter than Haynes.
I'll name
That's-
Jose Alvarado? No.
I'll name some
Who was some pit bulls?
It's not Pat Bev, right?
Nope.
ooh.
The 11 threes is what's
Yeah.
because all of these defensive.
Is it Marcus Smart?
Marcus
Oh,
Smart.
There we okay. And it's
Marcus
then that's
Smart.
Boston?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Damn.
Yeah. That Marcus Smart definitely.
Somebody was
stunk.
yelling at the TV like Marcus Smart.
When did he hit I'm gonna look up when he hit 11 threes.
That's a lot for Marcus.
He
That's-
takes a lot
yeah.
of ill-advised threes. He was right.
Yeah.
Next one. This year, I've almost shot more threes than I did in the past 2. I'm not a ball hog. It's just what injuries do.
I'm not a ball hog. It's just what injuries do. So a team that's had a bunch of injuries.
Desmond Bain.
No.
Jaren.
No.
It's got like I'm just injured.
This
riddle
year,
team.
I've shot almost more threes than the past 2 years. So in the past 2.
Oh, damn. Okay. You're right.
It's just what injuries do.
And this year he's just shooting that thing.
Last time I checked, this dude was I think top 5 in 3-point makes.
Ooh.
Grayson Allen.
No.
That's
Malik
a very
Beasley?
good guess.
No.
Let me look at the teams.
Top 5, and that's what injuries do. Bogey Bogdanovic. That's what injuries do.
That's what injuries.
76ers. Who's on the 76ers shooting threes? Tobias Harris.
Is it Maxey?
Is it a 76er?
No, it's not
Okay,
76.
because I'll go down the whole roster, boy.
Sam Morril.
No.
That's just what injuries do.
Dante DiVincenzo.
Dante
Oh,
DiVincenzo.
shout out
shit.
to Donnie D.
Dante.
Okay.
Me and my pops got the same award, and I got it with the team he played for.
Hey. And I got it with the team he played for. Okay. So this should be easy. Just think of award winners of recess.
I think Steph is.
No, I'm
D-
thinking
they'll
of
never-
father son.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. No DPOY recently would have had a dad that was in the league. Most improved players?
DeMontis.
It's not an individual award. I'll just say that because it's a little.
Oh. My dad got the same award. So it could be defensive. My dad got the same award. So yeah,
team award.
Could it be championship?
could be rings. Definitely could be rings.
Who on Nuggets?
Nobody
Got a
on.
dad.
I don't think anybody on Nuggets' father was in the NBA. My dad.
This dude hasn't barely. I don't even know. I could check how many
Wait,
games he's
in
got played.
season tournament, the Lakers won it. Is anybody on a? Am I thinking too hard?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you
you
said
think it too
his
hard.
dad wanted to, which
Y'all,
right.
kinda,
Yeah.
y'all did mention it. What the award was? It was a ring.
it was a ring. Okay, recent champ. So let's go back to Denver.
Okay.
Jamal Murray's father was not in the NBA. Michael Porter Jr. No. Aaron Gordon no. KCP no. Jokic
Jeff
no.
Green.
Jeff Green.
Yep,
Who the hell knows?
Bruce Brown,
Bruce Brown.
Reggie
Christian
Jackson.
Braun. You have
Reggie
Peyton
Jackson.
Watson was still on that team. You have
DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan.
It's making me think it's not that team.
Who won a year before?
That's the damn. What year? Who didn't win the year before?
Is that the Warriors year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Michael Thompson win a championship? Well, Klay Thompson has so many championships. Maybe it's
Michael
not the
Thompson
Warriors.
won with the Lakers.
NBA championships. Was that 2 years ago? My whole timeline is just that is okay.
My timeline is off too.
Come on, Mike, help us out so we don't have much dead air.
Y'all right team.
Right team. All right. Who else was there?
On the Warriors?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Andrew
You
Wiggins.
got Looney, Wiggins.
Wiggins' father was in the NBA.
Oh. Is it Wiggins?
No.
Oh.
Y'all gonna be mad at y'all. So
Is it not somebody you already said? Steph Curry, Klay Thompson?
he has a dad that played in the NBA who won a championship. His dad is
Gary Payton.
Gary Payton.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I should beat your ass for asking us that.
Wait, before you get to your next one, we have hit our the end of our first block. We're going to come back with some more NBA riddles after this break.
Why should you bet with Caesars Sportsbook? 2 words, Caesars Rewards. Every bet brings you closer to the type of benefits only Caesars can offer. Hotel stays, VIP experiences, sports and concert tickets, and more. It's not just an app, it's an empire.
All right, Mike.
Read
give
that
us
riddle
some
gig.
more
I
riddles.
swear I said with the same team.
Me and my pops got the same award, the championship. I got it with the team he played for. He played for the Warriors. He didn't win with the Warriors, but he played. That's like the known team for Tim. I don't know why I said Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, you're wrong. Gary
Yeah,
Payton.
okay. Thank you. Okay.
Moving on to the next.
I was
All right,
guessing.
yeah.
And I'm like, Gary
I don't
Payton.
this
feel
one-
bad no more.
Pete, this one for you. I talked to the guys a little bit about it, like when we was getting into it before you got here. But this one, this for you.
man,
If
I
you want,
feel
y'all
ner-
can help him out. a
I'm
little bit.
nervous.
I don't even remember what you're talking about.
My college team colors are white and blue. I was the 11th pick in the draft. I should have been 2.
I should have
been 2.
Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
Easy money.
No, actually,
boy.
no, it's not. No. Devin Booker was 13.
Tyler Hero.
No.
I should have been 2.
I should have been 2.
Oh,
I know a player that he was talking about in this draft.
No, that's not the answer though. That's what.
No,
threw
I
me
know
off.
that's not the player.
I know the answer, but
But it's in that draft class.
My college team colors are white and blue. I was the 11th pick in the draft, but I should have been 2.
That's actually one of his better riddles.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's one of your better ones.
So Devin Booker was picked 13th.
Listen to the 2.
That's not the same draft class, though.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
wrong draft.
Just listen to the 2.
Just listen to the 2.
Say this again.
My college team colors are white and blue.
White and blue.
I was the 11th pick in the draft, but I should have been 2.
That's probably your best one.
Yeah, that 2.
You gonna keep mentioning
He
this
gonna
too.
keep mentioning the 2.
Because it work on so many
Yeah, it
levels,
does.
Mike.
It does.
It work on so many
yeah,
levels, bro.
It goes with so many different things.
You snapped on that one.
Yeah.
So he went to Kentucky. I know that. Who went to 11th? Is that
That's good work.
is that no, Jamal was 7. A Kentucky guy who went 11th.
And he should have went 2.
2?
He gonna keep
saying
doing
it
it
too.
too.
I'm trying to think of Kentucky teams. Was it a recent draft?
I think it was
2018.
Yeah.
The 2018 draft. Who the first pick of the 2018 draft?
That's not as memorable as the 3rd pick, I'll tell you that much.
Once you hear, you're gonna be like, oh.
I'm trying to think of this draft. This is a draft.
Just don't
2018.
think too deep.
Darrick is on one today. Just don't think too
Too?
deep. Too deep.
The email just
So you
got
would have
all
got this
the
and he
hints.
didn't tell you?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I
think
wasn't
so
here
too,
for that.
though.
I wasn't here for that part.
So who is it?
It's Shay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's Shay, yeah.
I just remember coming in. He was talking about Chandler
He
Hutchinson.
was talking about Chandler Hutchinson.
So I didn't know what he was.
That's the
talking
only
about.
reason I knew, because I was thinking that draft class because he told us Chandler
Oh.
Hutchinson.
Who went with one in that draft class?
Aiden. But number 3 was
Oh,
Luka.
fuck.
And then you can
That is that
argue
draft.
after Luka,
It's probably
Shea should have been number
it's
2.
Shea.
Should have went.
And
to-
then
I don't even think you
three's
are. I
probably-
think you just put Shea.
Facts.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
And then Trey Young is, and then
That's a-
obviously
that's a
his
real good one.
jersey numbers
Is
number 2.
Yeah.
Look at Mike.
That's why I
we-
kept saying 2.
Yeah,
Two.
no, I was thinking of 2s and Shay did not come. I don't know why Shay didn't come in my mind. Pause.
Because he is the chosen one.
I'm thinking just like older drafts for some reason. I'm thinking Trey Lyles and I'm thinking all over the place. Devin Booker, Jamal Murray. You see where I'm thinking Anthony Davis. I'm like, yeah, good. So in that draft class, Miles Bridges went before Shay. Kevin Knox went before Shay.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you also Chandler Hutchinson went before?
No,
he went
Miles
after.
Bridges went right after Shea.
Oh, he was
Or
right
they
before.
got, it was like a trade thing by their team, so maybe he traded down. I don't know.
Okay.
But he was
Jerome Robinson before or after Shay?
he was after.
Okay. They're picked right before, right?
Yeah, I think
It was like
Shay's
2
draft
of 'em.
picture, he has a Hornets hat on.
Yeah.
They need to. I still don't understand why that's still a
the
thing.
Clippers.
That's-
They swapped, and the Clippers got Jerome and Shea because they had 11 and 13, which means Bridges went 12th, and then Wendell Carter's in that draft.
Y'all
to the
picked him
Bulls.
7th.
And then we took Kevin Knox 8.
I think so.
Imagine
Yeah.
if the Bulls
Michael
would've
Porter
just drafted
Jr. is in
Shea.
that draft class to the Nuggets at
It's a
what?
nice, it's a really
13?
nice draft.
Yeah, I was saying that it's got
That's
some decent
Javon's
people.
draft. I remember, going to that draft party.
Who else was there? Dante DiVincenzo, Grayson Allen, Jalen Brunson,
Oh my god.
33rd. Jared Vanderbilt.
Damn.
Marvin Bagley went 2, right?
Yes, he did.
I got 2 more riddles for y'all.
Jaron Jack. Hey, Mo Bamba fan club.
Yes, sir.
You still got the jersey?
I do.
You still got the video?
It's signed.
I don't.
Anthony Simons.
I had played for 10 teams throughout my career.
Damn.
I had 1 ring. I may win another one this year.
Jeff Green. Oh no. He was on Houston.
10
Say that riddle
10
again.
10
teams
teams.
in my career.
I played for 10 teams in my career.
PJ
I
Tucker.
have 1 ring. I might win another one this year.
Not PJ Tucker.
No.
10 teams in my career. Jay Crowder.
No.
Let's think a journeyman on every
You
team.
won. He won 1 though.
Oh, true.
You said you won 1.
He did win one. Yep.
And he might win another one this year.
Mike Muscala.
Nope.
Who the hell he won a ring with?
I'm just talking of journeyman.
Is there anyone on the Celtics that have won a ring?
That's what I'm thinking about right now.
Drew Holiday hasn't been on 10 teams.
When you said Drew Holiday, you said something very similar. Close.
Justin Holiday.
Justin
There we
Holiday.
go.
Oh, yeah, just
Yeah.
how they did get him a little
Yes, he
championship
did
with
with
the
the
Warriors.
Yeah, he was.
Forgot about that.
Still don't leave him in the corner, boy. It's been 10 years and you don't want to leave him in the corner.
What college you went to?
Justin Holiday went to UCLA, Washington State. Washington.
Oh, you did the mic.
I did.
Washington.
All right, this is the last one I got.
His brothers went to UCLA.
Yep.
Okay.
I was tied with Bruce Brown for most guard blocks in a year at 52. If your team needs some grit, I'll come through.
Alex Caruso.
No.
Guard blocks.
If you need some,
Herb Jones.
if you need some grit, Scotty Barnes.
No.
If you need some grit, I'll
Guard
come through.
blocks.
Scotty Barnes is number one in guard blocks, man.
You won this year.
And Mike talking that shit to you.
He quite literally is in this year, but I just think some places don't classify him as a guard. That's what it is.
I damn sure
Derek
don't.
White.
No.
Derek White was third on that list behind Alex Caruso.
You
and
mentioned
Scotty Barnes.
this guy earlier when you were talking about defense.
Jalen Suggs.
No.
I said Derek White, Jalen Suggs.
He been talking about a tour on Twitter all the time.
He's been talking about what?
A tour.
Tour. Oh, Pat Bear.
Pat Bear,
Yeah.
belt to ass tour.
Belt to ass tour. I love the belt to ass tour.
Shout out to Pat Bev. Didn't they just announce somebody signing again? He's just breaking news of his homies. One of the Morris brothers signed somewhere or intended to sign somewhere. Good shit, Mike. Good segment.
I'm proud of you.
You're going to have to post the Shea one up there.
Yeah, that was a good one. All right. Well, the bulk of this episode is us putting NBA teams, NBA playoff teams specifically, in tier lists. Let's get to it, Austin. So right off rip, we got the 10 teams at the bottom that are just missing the playoffs.
Well, KB, mathematically, a lot of those teams still have a chance.
Who? Oh, mathematically, yes, but like, come on.
Are you
History.
taking them odds?
Somebody
Tell me who you switching in.
somebody has to make history, right? One day and beat the odds of mathematically being. They can still mathematically make it.
Princeton losing to Brown,
so
man.
who are you doing? Who are you
Ivy
taking?
League tournament.
If I had to pick one team to mathematically go against history and make it, it would probably be the Rockets.
So you think that the 5-game gap they have between them and the 10th seed is it's going to close
tough.
without
It's tough.
Şengün, by the way?
Yeah, without Şengün,
It's
it'll be tough.
3.5 games.
I just think you discrediting a lot of those
Okay,
teams.
so you tell me. It's
No,
your
we good,
podcast
we
too.
good. I'm
Oh,
joking.
okay.
I'm
Word.
fucking
'Cause, up top we have the finals. These are the teams that we're going to decide are going to be the teams that probably are
Y'all want to
competing.
get them out the way? I think
Yes.
that's easy.
But no. The Nuggets.
Are we agreeing on the Nuggets as the
Yeah.
team out west?
I had started making this
Undoubtable.
already. I only had two teams up there: Celtics and the Nuggets.
Okay.
Those are like my locks.
Celtics, Nuggets. I'm throwing the Bucks in there.
Wait. No, the finals is the finals.
Yeah.
Only one of each conference.
Oh.
So that's where the conversation comes in. Do we say Celtics? Are we going to fight for the Bucks? Are we fighting for the
I mean,
Clippers
we
over
can
the
just go with
Nuggets?
those top two. I guess the top
Those
two
are
teams.
those
fine
are the
with me.
top teams.
Yeah, I think for sure those are the top two. It's not. I don't think
I don't have my glasses on. What's under the finals?
I think conference finals potential.
conference finals potential.
So we could put the Bucks in there.
yes, I think Clippers also
yeah,
slide right in there perfectly.
Yes.
I'm glad we went to that. We all kind of experienced that Clippers game because I felt like we already knew the Clippers was good, but we just seen them in a different light and in person. It was just good seeing that.
I also told Mike.
I wish James was
We
playing.
play so much 2K. Yeah, we play so much 2K. But I told Mike, I said,
We
we've been doing this wrong all along. Instead of guards, we should have just made two dynamic wings and
You
just,
got to make Kawhi and Paul. Well, he got Kawhi, so now one of y'all just
Yeah.
got to make Paul.
I have a young Kawhi. My
Oh,
dude can't
okay.
put the ball on the floor, hit a mid-range jump shot.
You don't need him to.
Yeah.
all right.
On this tier, so are we only putting 4 teams?
No. Here we
Potential.
can
Okay.
mess
So-
around with it a little
I'm
bit.
putting Knicks in there.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think we could put the Heat in there as well.
Wait. Can we
I'm not
slow
putting
the
no-
fuck
I'm
down?
not- Time
Yeah.
out,
Can
time
we
out,
slow
time out,
down?
time out,
No,
time out.
KB.
Give us full screen, Austin. Let's
KB.
talk this through.
Why he just say I'll slide the Heat in there?
I'm not
too?
sliding heat in shit. I'm not sliding heat in nothing.
That was what was that? That was conference finals. You just want to slide them in there?
They've throughout these last few years they've consistently
They haven't
gotten
even
there.
been looking like
No,
amazing.
they haven't. But they still
They're
always
still
seem
waiting
to
for
find a way.
Scary Terry to come around.
So you
Still
want?
find a way.
Would you want to put some money on it?
No,
Okay then.
but I still feel like they still are a team that's when it
I'm
comes
not putting
playoff
them in shit.
time,
I'm not giving them that.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm
clip
not
it
giving-
out if you want to this year too.
I'm
I
not-
don't think it's happening
Yeah, I
again.
don't-
They're
I'm-
not striking lightning in a bottle twice in back-to-back years.
I
though.
just did a segment, not a segment, but I did some TikTok stuff, and somebody asked me most overrated player in the league. And I didn't want to get nobody, but I ended up saying Jimmy Butler.
Oh, my heart. I can't go that far, though.
Nah, I can't.
I
agree
can't
with
go
Jimmy
that far
Butler.
either, but I had
I would
to,
have told them, give me a better question.
I
bro.
had to get somebody. And I chose Jimmy Butler, and I was okay with that one.
Why is
after that
Jimmy Butler
review.
overrated?
The reason Jimmy Butler is overrated is because we take that run, and that just propels him. But everybody
No, not
else,
that run. He's had multiple
but
runs.
that-
Multiple runs.
He had
So-
2 finals appearances, a conference
I
finals
understand what I'm
appearance.
saying. A lot of guys have had a lot of runs, but that don't diminish the shit that they got to do. Even though Giannis has had runs, Giannis got to perform in a regular season too. Even though Jokic has had runs, Jokic got to perform in a regular season too. Guys who have had Anthony Davis has had runs and got rings, but if Anthony Davis have a 10-game stretch where he's not performing, they are on his ass. They don't do that with Jimmy Butler.
But Jimmy Butler's still having a really good season, though. Like
Anthony Davis be having really good seasons. I'm just saying that the people that they have on there
But no,
that
no,
they
no,
talk about,
there's
it
levels
ain't the
to that.
same for Jimmy
Those
Butler.
names that you mentioned are superstar
They're
caliber
MVP.
names.
They're MVP.
And when
candidates
Jimmy
year in,
Butler
year in,
has
year
these
out.
runs like last year, they start to put him in that superstar tier.
But I think
but it
he's
doesn't
busting
live.
those MVP player type caliber
It
players.
doesn't
ass.
last.
I
It
think that's
doesn't
why.
live. It
What you
doesn't
mean?
like we don't go into the season like Jimmy. Like anytime we've ever done preseason rankings MVP, nobody's ever mentioned the name Jimmy
Not
Butler.
no MVP, but we always say
All
when
those
it's-
other names are
we
people that
always
we
say
have.
when we rank players. Every time we get to Jimmy Butler, what do we say? This is the hardest one because in the playoffs you
He's
might
top
get a
10.
chance where you get a top 10, but in a regular season you don't know where he's gonna be at. That's why I'm going on. Nobody is saying Jimmy Butler is the best player in the league. Hell no. Nobody's ever said that. But there's been times where it's like, man, where do you rank Jimmy Butler? Last year's run, people are asking, where do you rank Jimmy Butler inside of the top 10? Rightfully so. But all of the people who are consistently top 10 guys, they have to perform every time they're on the floor, not just in the playoffs.
But
and now we doing it with the Heat, where now, like Mike is saying, and KB is basically saying, and myself, we're just going to disregard this entire regular season. And we're going to say they can be a threat to get in the conference finals. I'm not signing up for that. Personally, it was good and it was cool last year, and I respect them for it. And I'm going to respect the Heat. But I'm not going to respect them enough to where they can just not do shit in the regular season. I'm still going to be talking about conference finals. I just can't do that. Personally, and I'm having the same way with Jimmy Butler. Do I think Jimmy Butler is legitimately overrated? No. I had to give an answer though. I'm saying him before I say Jokic. I'm saying him before I say Luka Doncic. I'm saying him before I say Shea Anthony Edwards. I'm saying Jimmy before I say any of those guys. I'm not the guy that's going to take the easy way out of a question, but I think
Give me that any
into
time
the
of the day. Fuck that question. Most overrated. That's not even something we talk about. So next question, please. It's just the way I answer those type of questions because it's hard to give an answer because I don't look at the general perception of a player in general. You know what I'm saying? Like in order to be overrated, it's like this is what the general perception of them is, and this is what I believe.
I get what you're saying.
I'm
but
just going off what I go.
Who cares? I answer the question. Have fun. Everything don't have to be so tidy up. I answer shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. I do this shit. Give a fuck about. Oh man, I don't think Jimmy Butler ain't overrated. I don't give a fuck. Say you don't care there. But if you ask me a question, I don't have no problem giving nobody no answer. Because what is anybody going to say to me about this shit? I do this shit. This shit is in my veins. You think I give a fuck what a person got to say about what I'm saying on this shit?
Oh.
I do this shit. I forgot more basketball than a lot of people know.
Pierre out here cutting promos for himself.
Because I do this.
He talking that shit.
On any given day.
Put him in a ring
I
with
do
Dwayne.
this.
Who is Dwayne?
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Oh.
Let them go toe to
I
toe.
love
with
So though I agree with KB's perspective,
Yeah.
if I want to have fun one day and somebody asks me a lighthearted question, and I'm not finna shit on a person, a young woman that's coming up doing their job, I'm gonna give them an answer. I'm not gonna say fuck your question to a young woman that's working in a media
I'm sorry,
space for somebody.
you just say it better. I don't answer questions like that. That's how I would come to the situation. I don't
Yeah.
answer questions like that.
And I'm saying I respect that, but I'm not scared to answer no question because I don't give a damn what nobody on no social media finna say in no comments. It don't bother me. I sign up for this because, like I said, and ain't nobody in this shit that I'm afraid to say anything about nothing because I trust my work. I'm 20 years plus in this shit of doing this all day, every day. And anybody got something, I will bust your ass in anything.
Talk your shit.
Come on, man. These girls here talking about players that they just found out 2 years ago.
All that to be said, I agree with you. I am definitely not putting the Heat up there
Hell
in terms
no.
of no conference
So
finals.
who we putting in there? Because now I'm turned
Go back to it, Austin.
and I'm ready.
Who else is a conference finals
Can we put
Contender.
the Cavs in that
Minnesota
situation?
Timberwolves.
OKC, Minnesota.
Oh, yeah,
I think we give them
I think
both.
OKC can start off with that first.
We got to have a
OKC,
conversation. How do
OKC.
y'all feel about Minnesota without Carl? Because
Well, I think by the time playoff time come, he will be playing.
but will he be 100%?
Yeah, that's the question.
I think it's 70 and 80% is still fine.
That's still fine for you?
Yeah, I think-
70-80% is fine for you, Sam?
Even when he was healthy, I didn't believe too much in them going on a big run.
Right. Oh, yeah. Y'all had the offense, defense
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
we did. Yeah, we did.
70-80%,
I still
is that
believe in
enough?
I don't think so. And
Yeah.
it's just scary that it's, he's got to have surgery for it and it's the torn meniscus. So
It's
It's
all
just-
it's really matchup based. Right now they'd go against the Kings, but again, all of this is very fluid.
Yeah.
The Suns go on a 2-game win streak. Now they're in the 6th seed. It don't,
That's the toughest thing about all of this because,
we haven't even mentioned the Suns. How are we feeling?
Oh, man. I don't
The
feel.
Suns, I don't feel too confident when I look. That second unit is just so bad. They are legitimately a team that's 5 deep, and that's sad because like when they second unit come in, teams are just gonna dare them to shoot.
They had a few games ago. KD had like 37, Book had like 25, Beal had like 23,
Yep.
and I was like, let me see if they can continue to roll that. It's just like since the All-Star break, they'll win a game, they'll lose 2.
Yeah.
They'll win 2 games, lose 2 more. So they kind of like hit or miss right now, and I've been really waiting to see if they can catch that stride and straddle off like 4 or 5. I know they did it earlier, but I'm
Yeah.
talking the second half of the season, and they just beat the Hornets, who they should have beat. And I'm wanting to see if they can parlay
then
that
lost-
into
they lost to the
the 2
Celtics.
games against the Celtics. Yeah,
Yeah.
they
The
lost a
Celtics
couple
shot-
games to the Rockets.
Yes, they
Celtics
did.
shot 50% from 3 on 50 attempts. They
Yeah,
hit
who shot 50%?
The Celtics.
Oh,
the
yeah,
Celtics
yeah.
hit 25 threes
they
in the
just
game.
been busting the ass.
They really have.
Them
But
threes, man.
the thing about the Suns for me is the depth part matters for sure, but I feel like when you invest as much as they did, your big 3 got to be busting people in the head.
Yes.
Yeah.
They not. They're good.
Yeah, they're good.
But they're not, like, when I think about big 3s, especially when the supporting cast, you have to be unfuckwittable when those 3 are on the court. And that's just not the case right now. Like, they have a
Yeah.
net rating of an 8, which is really good. But
It's
the
not
Celtics
good,
have lineups of their big 3 that's plus 15. It's like,
But the Celtics also have lineups where they second unit can come in and just hit a few threes. And like, I just think the Suns just don't have that extra punch to them. Like when the Celtics in that game that they played, the Celtics at a point was just scoring at will, just kind of doing what they want. And the Suns just couldn't really keep up with them offensively. You got sometimes you just got to be able to outscore somebody.
The disappointing thing about this, I maybe the Celtics game, I think they even got like a dub from Grayson Allen in that game.
they did,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, when
4
you
of their
get-
starters hit 20
Yeah.
plus.
When you get the dub from Grayson Allen, plus all of the guys are hooping, those have to be like your runaway
had-
games.
yes.
Let alone losing. So yeah, I get it though because it is hard to rule them out because it is Devin Booker,
Yeah,
and
it's
Kevin
Kevin
Durant, and Bradley Beal. But it's just like I'm hit or miss. Let's put them in the other category, which is
Dangerous.
dangerous.
Yeah, I'm putting them against the other big 3s across the association. They just don't hold up. Like James Harden, Paul George, Kawhi, double-digit net rating. Denver Nuggets, big 3, and I'm counting Aaron Gordon as the 3rd guy.
Yeah.
Double-digit net rating. The best 3 players on the Celtics, double-digit net rating. Like these are the things.
What about
that,
them Knickerbockers? Oh no, Julius Randle been hurt.
Yeah, I was
so.
about to say I don't know who because they haven't played enough minutes, all 3 of them. But those are the teams you got to either get through or you got to win. Like even a team like let's say the Cavaliers actually might be interesting. Let me see. The Cavaliers.
No way they got
won.
enough minutes.
Yeah,
do they?
because
Evan Mobley.
Darrick-
been-
They only have
and
400
Darrick
minutes
Garland was
together.
out, too.
They only have 400 minutes
Yeah.
together. But it's just that's the only thing that's holding
Kuzma,
me back.
Denny, and Poole.
Negative. They so goddamn negative.
That shit might be -20.
I'm about to look it up too. What if they're -8 net
Oh.
rating and 800 minutes?
Damn.
But with
Gotta be
with all 3 of them are off the court, net rating of a 1.3.
that's
That's crazy. That's crazy,
That's
bro.
sad.
That's crazy.
man.
Can you put that list up one more time? Also, no, well, not one more time, but yeah, Suns and dangerous. Anybody off the top of your mind that's like dangerous? I would
the
say
Dallas Mavericks.
Dallas Mavericks.
Dallas Mavericks. would
Wait,
be
can we
dangerous.
decide on Minnesota because they're one of the top
Conference
seeds that we
finals.
haven't?
I'll put them in the conference.
You're
finals,
thinking conference
personally.
finals?
I'm thinking,
I
what's
can't-
under danger? I
But
don't
you know
got my
what?
reading
You're
glass.
right. Conference finals potential, yes, they have that.
Yes.
I just don't think they have the championship
Yeah.
thing. So conference finals, I'm okay with for Minnesota Timberwolves.
I really just that cat injury.
With the cat injury, I don't feel comfortable doing it either. But dangerous, I don't feel like they really fit dangerous category.
You know what? You could put them in there just because they have had some very impressive wins
Yeah,
since
and-
Cat has been out that I thought that they probably wouldn't have. Anthony
Especially that
Edwards.
20-point comeback they had. I forgot who it was against. Who did they come back? They came back from down like 20 against somebody and they won convincingly. I forgot who it was against.
Was that against the Clippers?
Yeah, it was against Clippers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can put them in the conference finals. Now to the dangerous tier.
So I think Dallas Mavericks fits.
No, I think you got. I want Knicks in the conference final.
How y'all feel about the conference finals? I just haven't seen it enough.
Oh, in the conference finals? No.
I just haven't seen it enough.
No.
Is it? But again, we're talking conference finals potential. Yes, they have the potential to. So I agree.
feel more comfortable putting them in dangerous.
You could put them in dangerous because you could put
I
the
don't
Suns.
mind. I don't mind putting them in the Knicks up there in the conference finals.
Okay.
This
I really
is the
don't.
thing, though. Look at what we have. We have 2 Eastern Conference teams, right?
Yep.
Oh.
Conference finals is.
Yeah.
It should be a more than just. I mean, it
Yeah,
literally
the
is
Knicks will probably-
2 teams,
yeah,
but like you know what I'm saying. Potential to
the
make
Knicks will
it.
probably be the
the Knicks
more-
make sense to be
yeah.
up there. Conference finals, but that's the furthest I'm going. Damn it,
Hey, I've been rooting for the Knicks this season quietly.
I appreciate that. He behaved.
I do be hating. I'm just sad that.
So he don't
my
want to
team
say
do that.
Jimmy Butler overrated, but he'll say not the Knicks is basically overrated.
Because Jimmy Butler isn't overrated, and the Knicks aren't overrated either.
But if you had to name one top 15 player that's overrated, who would you name?
I wouldn't name anybody.
Who would you name? If you had to name somebody, you're just having fun.
What is it?
Yeah.
A gun to the back of my head?
Yes. It's not even a gun. It's a bazooka.
That I would just say anybody because I just want to live. Jokic. Now,
Most underrated player. I say it's a bonus.
he might be the most underappreciated. I don't know if he's underrated.
See, I didn't have this luxury of time to.
No, for sure. Yeah.
no.
I was on the
Yeah,
spot.
you was on
Right.
the spot. But coming up with Jimmy Butler right away was pretty good. 'Cause there is an argument there.
I told him to wait because I'm not finna say LeBron is overrated. You're not
Oh.
finna catch me. So I said, give me a second. And I'm scrolling through.
Most
And I
underrated?
ain't want to say no goofy shit. Kyle Kuzma overrated. So like,
Underrated is a very. I can't, oof.
You talking about like superstar?
hey, yeah, just
Worst
somebody.
star.
That
You know
people
who
would
I I've hated watching
maybe
recently.
like a Desmond Bain.
I know this is a 10, but
What?
I'm just looking at the standings. Darrick, I'm on your side with this Tobias Harris shit again.
Oh,
Wait, what happened? What's just happened, bro?
I just watched the 76ers and I just think about like, bro, he don't really be doing
he
nothing.
He doesn't sometimes, right?
And sometimes he do. Like he had the stretch where he hit the game winning shot, and then he had a 30-point game before that.
It's
but
because you know
all
all
in
the
between.
potential that he can do it, but like it's just he doesn't live up to it.
But
on a
that's why me
consistent
and you
basis.
always went back because I don't know the potential that he can do it.
I mean, I think I just judged him based off that year that he had with the Clippers, and then when he came to the Sixers, I thought he would duplicate that.
But
And
see,
then
I
he
look at
didn't.
that so different because that team ain't had no pressure.
Yeah,
I
it was
think a
just him
lot
and
of guys,
Gallinari.
we just play free flowing and it's house money. If I
Yeah.
thrive, it's a story. If I don't do shit, they didn't expect nothing anyway. I always look at Tobias as like, yeah, you're 3-4 guy. So when somebody goes down, like when Ben Simmons went down, the conversation first
expected
came
him
out,
to-
I was like, why are you expecting that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't expect somebody to go down and Tobias is finna carry the torch for a series.
You know the problem? He's such a good guy that I even feel bad doing that. But I'm watching the 76. I'm like, can somebody help Tyrese, please? Can the $35 million player help Tyrese Maxey, please?
Yeah, especially against that game in the Bucks where they was up big. And then
Yes,
they
and it was
still ended
all
up
Tyrese
losing.
Maxey.
Yeah.
But underrated. I mean, I don't know what the general
So
consensus
Tobias
is.
is your overrated.
No, because nobody rates him high.
That was finna be my argument. I was finna say, don't think you got out scotch free. Nobody's rating him for him to be overrated.
J-Dub.
Oh, that's
I
a
think
good one.
J-Dub is still underrated. I think he's like a top 45 player in the league.
He's gonna
right
be
now.
underrated for the rest of his career if he plays next to Shea.
Yeah, and Chet's
Just
kinda-
like Jaylen Brown's underrated right now.
Hey, yeah.
Jaylen Brown is
Yeah.
averaging 30 points per game
I hate the discourse around his name
over
bro.
the last like 15-ish games.
They be say, I did something. This is like by myself, or I tweeted something, and they was like, "He's the worst contract in basketball." I was like, "What?"
He's the biggest
Jaylen-
contract, but
yeah.
don't.
The
You know what?
worst.
Actually, can I rant for a second about this?
You know how fast I would take a Jaylen Brown on my team.
a lot. All 30 teams would.
The Podfather, Bill Simmons, every year he does an episode where he's ranking the worst contracts in basketball, and there were good names up there. Zach LaVine is a bad contract right now.
Yes, he is.
He had like Ben Simmons still has an extra year. That's an objectively bad contract. You know who's on that list?
LeBron.
They
Anthony
drafted
Davis.
Anthony Davis
Oh,
as
Anthony
one of the because he's got an extension and when he's 34 he's gonna be making $50 million. That is not a bad contract, even though he has injury history. Bro, he's fucking Anthony Davis.
You know what else I
Jimmy
look
Butler
at?
and he's
also gonna be
still at the
making
peak
50
of his
mil. So-
like. I just think the way we talk about contracts is just weird, especially as we see the CBA get higher and higher. That $54 million for Anthony Davis probably won't look too bad at 34 because the CBA continues to go higher and higher and higher and higher with the contracts.
Heard he said.
What'd he say?
Jimmy's gonna be making $50 million soon.
He will.
If he ain't doing them,
But you get two championship appearances. Give him all the money.
insanely locked in. I remember that too.
Yeah.
Let me stop before people think I'm a Jimmy. I really like Jimmy Butler. I've grown to really love Jimmy because he's an asshole and he turns it up. I love people who talk shit and match it. I was just telling a story of I had to give somebody and I felt him. I'm sorry, Jimmy. You my boy.
You're still welcome on the show
I'm not
anytime.
finna talk crazy.
We love Jimmy
I
Butler.
love Jimmy Butler,
You know,
especially on 2K.
I'm a sucker for like character development and character arcs. Like, there's nothing better than seeing when Jimmy Butler was a 10th, 11th man coming off the
Just
bench.
an energy guy.
Just energy. So he was the star player of the Bulls.
But
when D Rose
the one
went
thing I
down,
would say
you
about
know?
Jimmy, as good as it's been to see these last couple of years with like the Heat and the runs, whatever, bro, my favorite Jimmy Butler is when the Bulls had them sleeve jerseys.
Oh,
and he would go
was-
into
Bulls
like
Jimmy
Philly.
Butler is the best, bro.
Was that 50 he put on Philly or was that like 44, 45?
Oh, I think I remember. Was it the
50
black
piece. It was-
jersey?
it was a
No,
50
no,
piece.
The black jersey?
The black jersey?
I think it was
Yeah.
53, 54.
That
I
is my
remember that
favorite.
game.
I understand. He did some great shit with Miami. But those times when they was moving past Derrick Rose and he was just him and a bunch of random people.
53.
And he was doing that shit with them sleeves.
Bucks Jimmy is the
Oh
best, bro.
my
That's my favorite
gosh.
Jimmy.
The
Bulls Jimmy.
mid-range.
Oh, yeah, Bulls Jimmy. I said
Mid-range turnaround jumper.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is my favorite.
It
Jimmy
was
Butler.
it was so fun watching him grow
yes.
into a player.
And then they had the play where he do the live on the
Yes.
base
You
to
know,
start
he used
the
to
game.
get the funniest. He used to come
man.
out there, jersey was super untucked,
Yeah,
jersey
yeah.
long as hell.
He used to come in and get at least 1 or 2 tip dunks a
And
game.
he had the little
Yeah.
pro shit. He
Do y'all
wasn't doing.
remember what he averaged against the Bucks in the playoffs last year?
Last year it was about
Guess
38.
the stat line.
I think it was like 36.
37, 6, and 5.
37, 65.
And then he looked
37.
at Drew Holiday and said, "I own you."
He averaged more points.
I lied. I was wrong. He ain't overrated. That shit just won't. Come on, man. I owe you. I love that shit, Jimmy. Through my veins. Let's go.
He averaged more points than minutes per game.
Playoffs right now.
That's
Jimmy,
my career
Jimmy
stuff.
And
Butler.
that's crazy because I would
Wait,
expect him to play.
what is this term, by the way?
Jimmy Butler.
Playoffs right now, Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler. I'm looking into this camera lens, brother. If you give me another one of those, even if it's against my Knicks, you 37.
Oh, wait. Take that back. Not
You
against the- your team.
37. No, because I just love this basketball shit. And you turn around and you tell OG Anunoby,
that I own you.
dog, I will shut up every year.
If he do that though,
In his first playoff series, what y'all
Exactly.
think he
That's nasty.
averaged? Very
You
first
said-
playoff
what'd you
series.
say?
Who did they play?
Philadelphia,
His
2000.
career?
First of his career.
6 points.
Oh, the first.
0. He averaged 1 minute per game.
Oh,
That's that character development,
Yeah.
that development that we talk about. 1 minute per game in the series. And this was the series that I got some bad memories about this Philly series, man.
Yeah,
Somebody went down.
Somebody went down.
Nah, we don't got to talk about that no more.
shit, Yeah.
I just want. I don't know. I guess that's just my personal beef with them. I just want the Miami Heat to take the regular season serious because they just put themselves behind the 8 ball so much
Yeah.
that it's like
It
because
would
they're
be
not
fun.
going to keep doing this every year, bro.
I just don't think they have the offense to be
They really don't.
the one of the top seeds because like they could just get outshot a lot of nights and it's just they can't really do anything.
and it's
about
going. And they set themselves up because where are they at right now in the standings?
it. 7th, I think.
They're sitting at 7th.
So if they
Half
play
a game.
They're gonna have to
behind.
play the Bucks if it started today.
They're
if
just
they,
half a game behind, so who knows how it's going.
if they played the Bucks,
I think that's a series though. I don't think the Bucks walking.
I
out
think
of
it's
there.
like ironically a series because they bust their ass last year.
I think they
it's like they
both
gotta-
have busted each other ass simultaneously. So
that's
like
that
it's-
insanely locked in,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
No, I think Jimmy Butler literally said it like they bust our ass before and we bust their ass. And this was before
Yeah.
they ended up beating them that series. But it's like they already know they've been going back
7
and forth.
games they play. That's the playoff matchup. Who you got?
I'm
I'm
taking
going
Bucks,
Bucks
in
in 7.
Bucks and
Bucks
6.
in 6.
It's gonna be tough.
Jimmy gonna get them at least one, and then something gonna happen where they not shooting well, the offense not
And I
right for
think
the Bucks, and they gonna probably
Spo
lose.
gonna coach his ass off that series.
Yes, he will.
He gonna outcoach Doc. He is gonna somehow. Dame and Malik Beasley, they gonna get exposed. Spo's gonna find a way.
Ooh, would you be okay with him saying it to your boy? I own you.
Yeah, if he giving them the work, shit, do it.
Not damn.
'Cause they definitely gonna try to get Dame on Jimmy a lot in that series.
I forgot he said I own you. That just got me
I'm
back
also
ready.
sad
for
about
the-
Dame again.
Why?
Because remember he had that breakout game. We like, is
Yeah,
that going to be the turn?
we did. Now he's still just.
He's still getting.
And the Bucks
18.
weren't that impressive on a West Coast trip.
Yeah,
They were not that good.
they got the loss against the Lakers.
They got that loss against the Warriors.
They
which
beat
lost.
the Clippers, but damn, it took the last 2 minutes.
And they didn't have
Who
Paul
they
George
lose
and
to recently?
Kawhi.
That was just really
And they lost
disappointing.
to the Kings.
Yes, they
the
got
Kings
destroyed
bust-
by
yeah,
the
the Kings
Kings.
bust their ass.
Destroyed by the
Yes, they
Kings.
So
did.
like that West Coast trip wasn't that convincing. We looked at that and said this is going to be a telling point of this team.
But you know what's
And then
good?
they go out there and they look kind of mid.
None of those West Coast teams playing East.
True, but I still want to see you perform good against.
No, I'm
the
literally
upper
just
echelon
talking
comp-
shit.
Yeah.
I'm just talking shit. Let's finish this thing though. I'm sorry. Now
We still on dangerous.
Yeah. Any other dangerous teams?
he said the
Mavericks.
Mavericks. I
Oh,
love that.
Mavericks. Where are they sitting in the
Luka has
standings right now?
solidified.
They eighth.
They're
Luka
eighth
has
right now.
solidified himself as a dangerous guy when it comes playoff time.
Shout out to
It's-
Daniel Gafford.
Oh yeah, no
for the effort.
That he didn't have to take that tip dunk. He didn't have to.
But he
try
was
to-
just playing basketball.
He was.
Yep, that's all you got to do is play
He
basketball.
was.
The basketball gods will get you if you ain't trying to play the right way.
Give me Pelicans and dangerous, please. With the Mavs and Pelicans, can we agree that
Yeah.
those two teams
Without
are
a
dangerous?
doubt, put the Pelicans in there.
So are the Heat considered dangerous?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
I would
dangerous.
consider the Heat dangerous now.
Yeah.
The Lakers got to be dangerous.
I don't fear them.
You know what?
I like the Warriors. I fear the Warriors.
If I'm picking between the two, I'm taking the Lakers. It's
I
more
would take the
dangerous.
Warriors. The Lakers. I don't know why. I
For
said
real?
Warriors. I would
Over
think the
the-
Lakers are more dangerous.
Yeah.
Wait. Time out. There's no way we talking about these teams and not the Cavaliers.
Yeah, we have skipped past the Cavs.
The Cavs.
They do get lost. in
Could
the
they go
shuffle.
conference?
I would say, yeah, conference finals.
I
Hell
think they
yeah.
can go right next
Oh
to the
yeah,
Knicks.
Hell yeah.
They could, especially
for sure.
especially with a healthy.
Those
Dada.
teams about
Yeah.
neck and neck.
I don't know.
The Cavs you ain't rocking with?
The Cavs and Knicks are damn near.
No,
they on the
only,
same tier.
the only reason I say it,
Evan
Is-
Mobley injury?
we just not even just that. I feel like at some point, certain people and teams just have to prove it first before I give them benefit of the doubt. Last year was just too bad.
I feel
I know
you.
it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the same exact
I
team.
feel
They have
you.
more shooting and more defense and stuff, but that's all. I'm not saying it's impossible. So I agree with them being there.
No, I feel you.
But it's just like, let me see them in a 7-game series.
I mean,
again.
but you didn't use that argument with OKC. OKC hasn't really proved anything.
But
I mean,
they
they've had
haven't
a good-
proved the
they've-
opposite either, though.
They've had a good regular season, but when you talk about postseason,
But they
we
haven't-
don't have any sample size of them in the postseason.
I agree, but they also haven't proved the opposite of that, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's hard to see a team go from
Okay.
they not making the playoffs last
I
year.
love that you giving this pushback.
Yeah.
I love that. And I can't completely disagree with you. But OKC is a way more. They check a lot more boxes than the
They're
Cavs.
top 5 offense and defense. Like that's
Yeah.
just
What an MVP candidate
the Cavs can't provide that.
who has not been stopped yet.
No,
I haven't seen Shea be
He's
stopped
going to
yet.
get that 31.
He's gonna get his 30.
Yeah.
That 31. He gonna get
One
that
thing
30.
Even
about
if he got
Shea,
a
he
foul.
gonna get 31.
Even if he got a foul. Even if he got a foul.
But I can say that they can be in conference final. I'm just a bit hesitant, and
I
that
feel a
can
little
shift.
bit more confident with them, like compared to the last couple of years. I felt like it was just so much Donovan Mitchell, like relying on him. And
Shit, I feel
I feel the same way now.
It's still, but I
even
think
more.
the supporting cast is a little bit like more ready to like help him out. Obviously,
You
they're
might
gonna
get a
lean
Max
on
Strus
him.
game more.
The only thing
But I
that's been
think the shooters-
eye-opening to me
Yeah,
is Darius Garland was slowly doing this thing when Donovan Mitchell's there. Donovan Mitchell go away and Darius Garland shoot up.
yeah.
Are they gonna be able to come back? And I'm not even trying to put shit in the world. You know what I mean? Cavs fans maybe be like, man, look at these games. They would do anything. I'm not saying that they can't. But I'm just saying,
Can they come together and do it at the highest level?
That's the main
It's gonna
question.
be it's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah.
But if one thing's for sure, Donovan Mitchell minus last year has shown you he's a playoff riser.
they lose again in the first round this year. What you doing?
Got to go in the off season and make some moves.
What type of moves?
One of the guards probably. I know Donovan's probably gonna get you the more return, but do you want to stay and build with Donovan Mitchell? It's up to the front office to decide.
They
I
play
will get more return
600
for
minutes
Donovan.
together. The guards, they have a net rating of 7, so it's been working. I think that if they lose in the first round again, you first figure out where Donovan Mitchell's head is at, right?
Yeah,
I'm not
'cause
trying to
he's
build
obviously-
around him if he's not thinking that he's standing.
Yeah,
Cleveland.
you good.
And if he thinks that he wants to stay in Cleveland, then yes, I think you start to explore avenues. Because
But what if he tell you he is invested? You give him that extension. You trade Garland. Your season a little shaky. Now he requests a trade. Now you kind of fucked.
it's the chances that you
I
every
was
team
gonna
has
say,
to
you,
take.
yeah, you kind of just got to live with that. You know, that's just kind of how the game works at that point.
Yeah.
nothing set in stone.
He'd be bogus as hell if he told you he want to rebuild, then he say, I'm out. I mean, not rebuild, but I want to stay here.
Yeah, like
no
retool.
reason to lie. You could just go into free agency, brother.
Yeah,
He gonna
is
pull that
yeah.
Kyrie. He said, "I'll come back if y'all have me."
Kyrie thought they was finna win a lot of
He
games.
went to that to stumping on Lucky Face.
That's the best shit Kyrie ever did.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
and the
Bro,
internet was.
If we beat,
Everybody was mad as hell.
if we
Kevin
beat
Garnett
Boston
came out.
Celtics Twitter went crazy. that
if
day.
we gonna beef, let's beef. Let's really do it. That'd be really stump on the middle of this logo. If we gonna really do it. Ain't no sense
He
of
put
halfway
the,
step.
he like did a little swirl with
Yeah.
his
The
feet.
names that he was called after doing that, boy, I
He
couldn't imagine his
saged the
DMs.
arena. Remember
Yeah.
that? He walked around
Yeah.
saging it.
That's
Yeah,
a bold
that's
Nah,
man.
he wasn't tweaking.
That-
He was doing his thing. That's
All right, what other teams we got to decide between? We can 76ers. How we feeling? So after
think
dangerous, what do we have after dangerous? Don't sleep, and
I don't
then
think the Sixers going to don't sleep.
and then first round exit. I think is the one under that.
Because the Sixers are
Sheesh.
falling drastically. No, Joel.
Can we
Unless-
put Atlanta Hawks and miss playoffs, please? Can we agree that they're
Yeah.
missing the playoffs?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
But them boys is bad.
They lost a game yesterday. Was
We have to-
Clarkson didn't play, Lowry didn't play.
Yeah, right. But they still are starting vet Craigie, so it's like
He took the game
yeah.
decision shot.
Yes, because they just literally blitzed DeJounte at the end and just said, "You're
Are
not
you
going to be there."
shitting me?
we have to pick between
DeJounte shoot over two people.
Yeah, I would rather DeJounte just shoot the ball.
the Warriors or the Lakers have to go into miss the playoffs thing. By the way, because they can't both be in there.
Who?
The Lakers,
Lakers
or the
or the
Warriors.
Warriors.
For
One
what?
of them right now is missing the playoffs.
Yeah, because they have to go against each
They
other.
have to go against each other.
Okay, before we get there, can we put Kings and don't sleep?
Yes.
They
Yeah.
they aren't having the same season, but they're still a team
They're starting to slowly
offensively.
turn it around.
And DeMontis Sabonis can, yeah. Magic,
I
I think, is
Magic
don't
going
sleep.
to don't sleep. Yeah. Magic could definitely stretch a series.
I love
out
me
on
some
a good
Paolo
night.
Banchero.
First round exit is where I think you put the Pacers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all trust the and I'm just asking the Magic over the Pacers that much?
Yeah.
I do personally.
I do.
I think so.
I ain't gonna lie.
Gotta
And
get
especially in a
stops, man.
playoff
Bulls
scenario,
miss playoffs, please. Thank you.
I'm probably going like stronger defense over the offense.
Hey,
That
so-
offense,
last 2 weeks, the
it's-
Pacers had
it
a
could
tough
be
Based
inconsistent.
Talk
off
to
when
'em.
we put all of the Eastern Conference teams, Philadelphia is a first round exit.
Yes.
yeah. They
Because right now they'll be playing the Celtics.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just
They
making
would
sure.
be a first round exit.
So Lakers and
How
Wolves.
man? How much have they that Joel Embiid?
bro,
thing
that's
sucks.
what I was thinking about because they had like the stats when it was with Joel Embiid and after his injury went down, and they were so like went down to like -10, -5 for like their plus minus
Yeah.
or whatever, and I'm like,
Luckily,
that's what
there's
I be
still a
thinking about
gap
with like
between them and the
MVPs. This man obviously missed time, and the team is just way different.
Yeah.
We've seen teams that like they miss their best player or one of their top two players, and they still have steps, and you can see like the blueprints. No, this team is like it seems like they're missing 4 or 5 players.
Yeah. Because Joel just makes it so damn easy.
Yeah.
He attracts 2 people at one given 2-3 defenders that come to Joel on a consistent basis.
And
It
then
makes the game so
defensively
much
too.
easier.
Defensively,
Yeah,
Defensively too.
yeah.
So,
now
yeah.
you got Mo Bamba and Paul Reed.
Get us full screen so we can
Get
we can debate this Lakers versus Warriors thing.
Get your jersey up. Mr. Mo.
I'm team Lakers in that one game
And
elimination.
that dangerous? Oh no, are we talking play-in?
We're just talking one of them has to be in the missed playoff thing.
Oh.
And then the one that wins, we can determine where they lie on the other way.
Okay, I'll go Lakers.
All y'all Lakers. I would be the only one.
Wait, you going Lakers?
It was a little tough, but I did go Lakers. Nah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm going Lakers in this scenario. I'm
not, and again, I'm not mad at y'all decision. The only thing about the Lakers is and I guess this applies to the Warriors too, but the Warriors got a little bit of a reason. But the Lakers are just so inconsistent. One night they get a really good win, and we like, oh, LeBron doing his thing, doing his thing, and then the next night they lose, and it's like, bro, what the hell was that? That was super pathetic. Draymond missing those games and being suspended. He is super important to the Warriors, so that's why I say they had a little bit of an excuse. But I trust the Warriors system. I trust the fact that you have Steph Curry who can single-handedly win you a game. And that's just really what I was going off of. I love the way Jonathan Kuminga is finally being able to, get his minutes and surge up.
I just
But-
like the idea of the Lakers having a 2-headed monster.
For sure.
Like they have 2 guys who could legitimately go out there and just carry the whole load if the other guys ain't really on much. I feel like Steph Curry, even though he can go win you a game, if everybody else ain't on much, it's gonna be kind of tough. It's just gonna be the Steph Curry show.
That was my
and LeBron
thing,
and
too.
AD gonna be just dogging.
because I think the other question mark, obviously you said Draymond, he has to be, and this is just to get into get into the playoffs. I'm not even talking about a championship, but like he has to be damn near elite. Klay Thompson has to be shooting above what Klay Thompson normally shoots. Like they have a lot of things that I think have to kind of be like the right factor. And
The
if
same
it's
thing
not,
for the Lakers.
I think they have a little bit more consistency.
You have to get that D'Angelo Russell that you was getting. It can't be.
I think we can get it from other areas. Obviously, we could have him go for 20 plus.
Austin
Reeves could
playing
have
really
20
good.
plus. I think Rui Hachimura back in the starting lineup.
You know what's
he's been
funny?
having a
These
lot
two
of good
teams
games.
play tonight.
Oh, they
They
do.
do.
played
They
twice.
do. And you
they
know,
played twice during this last
Oh, but
stretch.
Steph is
Steph
he
comes
coming
back
Oh,
tonight.
Oh, it's
Steph
on.
comes back
Is that
tonight,
on
I'm
national?
pretty
It got to
sure.
be national TV, right?
I'm not.
I want to
seeing
say he
national
comes back
TV.
tonight.
Yeah, ABC.
It's on ABC. All right, we up.
Yeah, them two playing each other during this last two stretch twice. It could be a big determining factor on a lot of things. On
Yes.
like home court, jumping in standings. Like
Like
need
if,
this,
hopefully
bro.
they could jump up a little bit.
if
One of them.
the Lakers win both games hypothetically, that puts them one game closer to being an 8th seed.
Yeah.
If the Warriors win both games, then they take the 9th seed to get that home court advantage in that game. So there's a lot at stake in these games. A lot at stake.
They got to treat them like playoff games.
The
I'm s-
Warriors got to get going. Steph got to come back and really get to it.
Yeah, they don't have time to mess around.
Because
They just
that
have to-
Bulls loss was nasty, Spurs loss was nasty, and then that Mavericks loss is tough.
The Lakers, since the All-Star break, 4th in offense, 27th in defense. They've made some sacrifices for sure. Boston is 1-4. You know how they gonna be number 1 offense, 4th in defense. Denver since the break. I mean, they've been disgusting. Like they don't lose. They've
And
been.
then those
Which
third,
is why
third.
Jokic is not number 1 on my MVP again.
How about y'all? Has it shifted? Because last time we talked about it,
Mine was Shea before.
Man, I would Shea too, but not Jokic.
It's Jokic. again.
Jokic, Shea, and Giannis.
Yeah,
I like
think
that
that's
three.
my big
That's my
three.
order too right now.
People was in the comments of that talking about
The Nuggets have now
Luka.
Is Luka?
The Nuggets have now taken the number 1 seed again. So
Winning ain't everything in those things, like as far as the standings, but you can't be in the play-in and getting MVP. And I know it could change. It's that close to win 2 games and you not in the play-in, but
Get back to the tier. I think we've agreed that the Warriors can go and miss the playoffs. Now we have to decide what the level of confidence we have in the Lakers. Are they a first-round exit? Are they don't sleep? Are they dangerous?
I think it's don't sleep.
I think it's don't sleep.
I think it's
sleep.
don't sleep. You don't want to come into a first round series and let LeBron and AD get it going, get their confidence going, and it's GG's.
What if they match up against Denver first round? Should Denver sleep?
No.
Denver gonna sleep.
Denver
shouldn't
don't sleep and they
Denver
shouldn't
gonna
sleep.
sleep. Matter of fact, they not gonna
shouldn't
sleep.
No.
Why?
They not gonna sleep because they
You
know
don't want to sleep against LeBron and AD. I'm just being honest.
they
You go in
gonna
there and half-ass that series.
they not gonna sleep because they want to bust the Lakers' ass.
because you
They
don't want to go to a game 7 with those.
They want to.
Well, they got
Yeah,
to
I don't
wanna
they
go
got to
into
get
a
to a
game-
game 5
they're
first.
not going to sleep, but
You got to
They
come
not-
out.
they not finna be worried
I think
either.
the Lakers are a team. You got to come out and put your foot on their neck.
That's the worst matchup the Lakers
The
have.
Nuggets-
first
the
round.
Nuggets have no problem doing that.
Apparently Sabonis too. We can't match up with them.
Cannot
'cause
match up against the Bulls.
Yeah.
Other than that, we beat the Clippers, beat the Suns before, beat OKC. We could beat all these teams except we can't beat.
As
beat them other
a
guys.
Laker fan, which team do you want to match up with in this hype? Because you got to win 2 games to get in, by the
Yeah.
way. So that's still something we got to think about. Which team would you want to see sitting in that one spot? Because that's if you start off as a 9-10, the highest you can go is 8 in the
Yeah.
play. So you have to hope that.
Honestly, it's gonna sound crazy, but OKC.
I don't think that sounds
That's
crazy.
not-
I don't think Minnesota. I don't think is gonna get to the number 1.
Do they have to
or
play
be
the
like
Nuggets
that.
again? Let's see. Does OKC have to play
But
the
I
Nuggets
think
again?
we have the
They
interior
don't.
defense to kind of like hold them down a little bit. They're gonna have to shoot very well from outside because we're gonna protect that paint up.
Who?
The Lakers, if they played OKC,
Oh, okay.
Josh Giddey not playing.
They'll light y'all up. Who stopping Shea?
It's team effort. You
Well,
think it's fun? We do a pretty good job.
You
We do.
almost stumbled over your motherfucking mouth. So you
Because
said-
it's not one. We don't. First of all, we don't got lockdown defense.
At all.
Our best defender probably
It's on the back end line.
Yeah, is Jared Vanderbilt in terms of like POA, that type of stuff.
Yeah, all right.
We got a lot of bodies though. We can
Good
put in
luck-
front of them for sure.
Good luck with that, bro.
So far this season, the Lakers are 3-1. They won the rebound and interior battle in every single one of these games, and I think that's what they're going to have to try to do in that
for
series.
sure. That's what every team in play against OKC gonna have to try to do.
Yeah.
But also, I think OKC has a tiebreaker between the Nuggets. The Thunder have won three games. They've won all 3 games that they've played this season.
So they if they tie, they take the 1 seed.
Yeah, they take the 1 seed. So I was hoping that they played again, but they don't.
Yeah.
Into the conference finals.
Yeah, that'd be it. Jokic is just going. What he gonna do to Chet is gonna be crazy. Chet do not want to deal with Jokic in a playoff series.
I don't think anybody do though, so that's not a
No.
Chet exclusive thing. But in these games, so far this season, the Nuggets won 1, and then the Thunder won the other 3.
Yep.
I know regular season don't always translate. We know that as Bulls fans. Certain matchups just turn on his head in the playoffs. But,
Or had the Heat number.
yeah, you know what? I've this is a tough part as an NBA fan. Jokic didn't play in one of these games, by the way. Tough part for me as an NBA fan because I'm not learning anything anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I meant
for the
to ask
first
you that.
months of the season, you like watching these teams. You're trying to learn who they are, what their identity is, and so on. Once you get to March, I'm still watching obviously because everything is changing throughout the season. But I'm not.
That excitement and that buzz to watch is. Would you say it's going down a little bit? Is that what you're saying?
It's gone down a little bit for sure.
I've been feeling the same way, like, and I honestly wanted to ask y'all about that, like, how long before it's just like, I've seen this before? And, you know, you don't really have to, like, obviously, the seeding still matters. You still want teams to, like, they want to get in the best shape they can be before the playoffs, but, like, you kind of get the most and the gist of teams.
I think it's just like players. I think sometimes for them around this time of the season, it can get a little boring, especially if you know you're not competing for anything. Like it could become a little boring. You just kind of just going through the motions or whatever. So like, it makes sense that it could get a little
Like,
boring.
is there? So we have the Nuggets and the Celtics. It's like those are our top teams. If a team went on a streak, well, say the Bucks went on like 10-game streak, is that drastically changing your?
Hell yeah.
It would.
Yeah, if they like close out this season,
Hell
the rest
yeah.
of the season with like only losing 1 or 2 games, hell yeah.
Yes, it changes a lot for me.
Yeah.
Because I still think that, I mean, there's a gap between them and the Celtics.
Yeah.
But maybe in my confidence, the gap isn't that large.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if they close out the season on a 10-game streak or something like that, or something similar, 10-2 in their last 12, that would dramatically change my perception of the Milwaukee Bucks.
And I just threw the Bucks out there too. I was thinking the same thing for like a little bit of these lower tier teams. Like, what would it take for the Magic to get into that next tier where we talked about maybe they could be the tier above them or whatever?
Another
like,
year.
Tyus Jones.
Yeah.
Tyus Jones.
well, he's occupied right now.
Yeah, right now he is.
Well,
But come on,
somehow they made it to the second round. They had we've arrived moment.
I would be
I
so
would be-
surprised they made it to the second round.
Yeah,
I'll be happy.
I'd be
That
happy
would have
as
to
hell.
happen for us to be like.
That'd
for me
be
to
a
like
big
convinced.
curveball.
Yeah,
Because right now, let's see, they're sitting at the 5 seed, so they go against the Knicks in the first round. I don't think they have the offensive firepower
That's a 5-game series.
for that series, honestly.
That's a 5-game series.
which of those top seeds y'all think have high upset potential?
Of the Eastern Conference?
Yeah, or both. Besides like the beat up Timberwolves without Cat,
Your Bucks.
I think so too.
I don't know. Maybe. I feel pretty good about a lot of these top seeds, though. You know, like,
Yeah, upsets don't really be happening. I mean, again, the Miami Heat thing was cool last year,
Yeah.
but this ain't March
but then
Madness.
again, upsets can mean something different because, like, the Suns are a playing team, and they are going against one of the top 2 seeds if they stay that way. So
Yeah,
it's
it does.
like if you go into a series where it's OKC versus the Suns, I believe that when you turn on TV and the experts are giving their opinion, a lot of them are going to pick the Suns based
Yes, they
on,
are.
you know what I'm saying? So
Just
I don't.
because of the star
But
power.
is that an upset?
That's what I'm saying. I don't
You're
know if that
right, yeah.
counts as an
Nah, I
upset.
would-
I
I
feel like a
personally
lot of
wouldn't
these are
count
going to
it.
have even odds going into
Because
the
like last
series.
year, the Lakers technically upset a few teams because
Yes.
they made it to the conference finals.
Who did they beat in the first round?
we beat
The Grizzlies? Was it the
the
Grizzlies?
Grizzlies, and we beat the Warriors, and we lost to the Nuggets.
Right. So yeah, the Grizzlies one. I think we all had the. Actually, I don't remember. Did we all have the Lakers in that series?
I think I did.
I can't remember.
Because I feel like
I
the
think-
the Grizzlies still had to prove to
If
me that they
y'all
were like
all
that.
had the Lakers, I had
I
the
feel like we
Grizzlies.
low key might have had the Grizzlies.
We might have had the.
I think I'm
Were they
fight for
completely
my
healthy to
Lakers, but I
start?
think we had the Grizzlies.
Were they completely healthy to start the series, but not to end the series? Because they had some injuries, right?
I think Ja either was hurt coming into the series or maybe he got hurt during the series.
Well, that's why we got this computer at our
If
hands,
I
so we
remember
can-
right.
We can double check that. But I
Yeah.
know they dealt with some injuries in that series.
No, they did. I just don't remember who it was or what happened.
I don't. Steven Adams, I don't think was there, but I forget how long he been out for.
All right, so in this game is a 6-game series.
Because Xavier Tillman was starting.
Ja Morant missed 1 game.
Okay.
Luke Kennard missed a game, but that's it.
Okay. So
That's
they was
it.
relatively healthy.
Steven Adams was there?
Steven Adams did not play. He was injured
Okay.
before the series started.
Okay.
But
Which
John
is kind
Morant,
of big when you're going against Anthony Davis.
I think John Morant missed the first game of the series, right? John Morant missed. No, he didn't. He missed the game in the middle. Why do I not remember the series at all?
I think he got hurt.
He got hurt,
I think
yeah.
he got hurt during the series.
He missed
got
game
hurt.
2. He played game 1, missed game 2.
Oh.
The Grizzlies
Wasn't it his
even
wrist or
wins
something?
game 2, and then y'all, take care of them in 6.
Because Tyus, that's not, they play better without.
I remember that narrative. He made
They
one
also
playoff
beat
game.
the Warriors by 50 without Ja that one time in the playoffs.
Yep. Tyus Jones.
It was like a closeout game for the Warriors, and then
You
Ty
know why I
came out-
remember that? That was the day I threw the first pitch at the White Sox game.
Oh wow,
We was lit, huh?
yeah.
We definitely were. I just remember leaving the arena like, what the fuck? Because
Yeah.
that was like to close out the
Yes,
series.
it was.
Like, what the hell
Daiquiris.
just happened?
I can't wait to get back to a baseball game.
I
I don't
can't.
know why we ain't going opening day for the Cubs.
Oh, for the Cubs. Oh, okay. For the Cubs, we can
Cubs.
talk about it. But for the White man, I'm not going to the White Sox. I'm not watching them this year unless they give me tickets.
I was thinking about getting the White Sox jersey yesterday. I didn't.
Nobody to get.
Huh?
Luis
Nobody-
Robertson.
No, yeah, I was also thinking, I was like, I really don't know who the hell gonna be on this team. But they did have the Lou Bob shirt. I was like,
That's
okay.
that's it though.
Or get
Yeah.
Colson Montgomery.
Yeah.
And then he gonna
Gotta
go
get
pop
accustomed.
up and not be on shit, and you gonna be silly. Like I got a Oscar Colas jersey.
He got sent down. he probably when he started on the opening day roster.
Oh, man.
They think about moving Sox Field to North Lakeshore, like on Lakeshore
So,
Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen
Just
that.
too much stuff happening.
Yeah,
Bears stadium stuff.
yeah.
White Sox stadium. It's
I
just
don't
a lot.
move to White Sox Stadium.
I got a rule.
I like where it's at.
Yeah, I like where it's at.
I got
too.
a rule.
What?
If you want to move the stadium, you know what you got to do?
What you got to do?
Win some games. Don't talk to me about moving to the stadium, and we projected to
suck.
have 60
Yeah.
wins this year as a baseball team. 100 losses again.
Yeah, I saw a power ranking. We were 29th. I'm like, oh.
And you're talking about
damn.
building a stadium?
Damn, 29th? It's
And-
30 teams.
And you talking about building a stadium?
That commute up north just gonna suck.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It
not
already
going,
suck.
It's not going to happen.
I don't know.
Nobody's signing off on that.
That city be giving out bags. They was thinking about going to Naperville, Arlington Heights.
Then why didn't they?
Somehow those negotiations with the city, then they gave them something they couldn't turn
No,
down.
that's because Naperville and them ain't going for that. They don't want that shit over there. They're not paying billions of dollars.
If I was Naperville, I probably would have.
You would have paid $5 billion?
I would have made that shit back if I was from all the taxes and stuff. Being in Naperville, they would have made that back.
It becomes profitable eventually.
Yeah.
I just couldn't imagine no damn
And
stadium out there in
and you just
Naperville.
add way more traffic to your
It's
city.
like
Which is not necessarily always
usually
a good thing.
it's around like other taller
For Naperville,
buildings. They
'cause
don't even
nobody-
got that in Naperville like that.
I already don't want to go to Naperville.
Yeah.
You put they stadium over there, I damn sure don't want to go to Naperville.
We might turn that
You're
shit out
not
though.
Chicago. You're not you're the Naperville,
The Naperville
White Sox. You're the Naperville Bears.
But you know what? That's pretty normal in sports though.
It is.
Where
more,
arena
more than
would
you,
be outside
more than you think
of
about
the,
it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty normal. Especially cities that have multiple
Yeah.
like buildings. It's like, damn, we don't have the space to have 4 stadiums.
It's just
so
hard
let's
for me
send
to
one
take
over
the
here.
mindset of what downtown does to Naperville. Like what you were saying, like, man, it's gonna drive more traffic.
They gonna get off
It
the
will,
airport and have
but
that
it don't
long
hit the
ass
same.
drive out to the suburb.
It's more easy to be profitable in the city because people gonna want to be in the city after a
Yeah.
game.
But
Versus
nobody
like,
want to be in downtown Naperville after the
No,
game.
Going on a damn river walk.
right.
They do got that downtown beach, that synthetic beach.
Let's go to
Man-made
Giordano's.
beach.
Oh yeah, they do.
I never been.
You shouldn't. You're
Let's
not
go to
missing nothing.
Giordano's.
I've still never seen it.
The Chargers play in Inglewood. The Jets and the Giants play in
The Clippers will
Rutherford.
now also be playing in Inglewood too.
The 49ers play in Santa Clara. The Las Vegas Raiders play in Paradise. Even the Dallas Cowboys play in Arlington.
Yeah, we was there.
Yeah,
we
true.
were.
Washington football team, which is not the name anymore. What is it? Commanders play in Landover, Maryland. Miami Gardens for the Buffalo for the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills play in Orchard Park, New York. So a lot of motherfuckers don't be playing where they actually name say, you know. So, but having a Naperville anything, just move the team to Tennessee or something. Naperville White Sox, no. We are the Tennessee White Sox now. We are the Memphis White Sox.
That'd be the best way to not get me as a fan.
You'll be a Cubs fan.
Just validate everybody
The
like,
Dodgers fan.
that go somewhere and say they're from Chicago when they're really from Naperville. You just validate that if you
That
move
is
the team
true.
there.
Because they definitely could say, well, the White Sox play right by my house.
I grew up right next to White Sox Park. Like, oh man, oh man. Even where Wrigley is at, I mean, it's Chicago, but it's not. We're not in the heart. Like being in
For
the
sure.
heart of the city, just
For
not
sure.
smart.
But see, theirs is better because they have built like a little town around it.
Yeah,
So
they
it's,
have.
it's lucrative because it promotes going to the game early and
Going
being
to the
around.
bars around
I've
there.
been-
Going after.
I've been around the stadium when it's just like a game day, and I'm not going to the game, but like I'm around. Can't
lit.
park nowhere.
Yeah, it's lit.
Can't go. Everybody
That's what
around.
I'm saying. Naperville, they cool, but it's like you better off just going to a place that's like made for like Rosemont. If you put not saying that they're going to,
Yeah,
if you didn't want to put it in the city, but you put it in like Rosemont kind of is like this thing. It's a mall right there. The airport
And you can get
kinda
in and
right
out.
there.
Yeah, just get
Yeah.
straight to the airport. Right,
The-
O'Hare across the street.
They got a little town. They got a Capitol Grill, McCormick and Schmidt right across from each other. Like it's just made for that. Wrigleyville is made
They have
for
a sugar factory.
Yeah, you been in that one?
Hell no.
I've been in that one. Yeah,
No, I never
I
been.
went when I was young. We went on like a quadruple date.
They also got that comedy club.
You do have a
Oh,
comedy
yeah,
club
yeah.
over there. I've never been there though.
Zanies.
Zanies
I got to
is
get to Zanies again. Yeah, Zanies was fun.
Who was there when you went?
I don't remember his name. Some old white guy, but he was funny as hell.
Yeah, that's
though.
the best when somebody just really funny.
Because he don't look like he should be a comedian.
Oh,
he was
wow.
up there and he was like, but his jokes were like one-liners,
Okay.
like
Well,
which I appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their different styles.
You walk to a comedy club, you got to get one joke. What's your joke?
I don't got it.
What's your joke?
You see, they selling boxes of condoms at Costco. If I bought a box of condoms, I have to write them into my will. Here's a box of condoms with 2 missing. That's my joke.
What? What? I had to, what was that joke? Is
That
there
I
a part of
don't,
the joke I'm missing?
that I don't have sex, Derrick. There's
But
a
you said
big
there's
box.
two missing.
I used it a big box of condoms twice.
But you still got some. You still hit though. You still hit.
He had to put him in his will. What's your joke?
I ain't got one, bro. I'm sorry.
This is my joke. There was a man in a car. He has 3 homies. Across the street from the car that they parked in is a house. In this house is a young woman, very attractive. She lives with her father. The dude is telling him, man, I was with this girl, telling y'all could do it too. All you have to do is go over there, go in the house. Her dad gonna be there. He gonna be sleeping on the couch. The stairs are very squeaky. So when you go in and it's making noise, just act like you the cat. So the first dude go, he going up the stairs, squeak, squeak, squeak. The dad like, what's that? He said, meow. Go up, do his thing. Okay. Second dude go up, stairs are squeaky. The dad, shh, what's that? Yeah. Go up, do his thing. The last dude, this motherfucker go in the house. The dad say, what's that? The dude say, the cat.
Well, I heard a joke similar to that shit before.
I heard that joke like 20 years ago.
I missaid my joke too.
What happened?
It's supposed to be like Costco sells a box of 100 condoms. If I had a box of 100 condoms, I have to write them into my will. To my son, I leave you 98 condoms. That's just how it works.
I heard that same joke before. P. It was like, it was the redhead, the brunette, and the blonde. They were running from the police, and they went into the warehouse. And there was like 3 things you could jump in. It was the dogs, the cats, and there was some potatoes. And the police came through, and the first, like the redhead was like, bark, bark. She's trying to act like a dog. The second one was like meow for the cats. And the last one was like potato, potato, and the thing of potatoes.
I'm surprised you ain't got no joke.
I don't have none.
Some of my favorite jokes are
those
anti-joke.
dad-ass jokes.
Oh, what?
My favorite joke
anti-joke.
of all time is not suitable for work.
I
think I
like
told y'all that
visual
joke before. Y'all
gags.
started laughing.
Maybe.
This was like in the Discord though.
Oh, okay. I like good visual gag.
I like dumb shit.
I do too.
I like dumb shit.
There's a guy that I've been seeing a lot on my TikTok. I forget his name.
Is it Nick Jackson?
No. He's Hispanic, and I know
Oh.
Nick Jackson is definitely not his name.
That's hilarious. Is Nick Jackson?
Because he's a very good black comedian. He do a good job of like involving the crowd with his jokes.
That's what I like. I like
Yeah.
just like that.
Like like they literally have a roast roll in the front where if you sit there, you now obligated to get roasted, and I think it's fun. Well, I went to see him at Zany's, and he's very entertaining.
Rafael Barbosa for the people at home.
Is he better than Gabriel Iglesias?
Yes, I've never found him funny.
No,
I've
I think
never
Gabriel.
found him
I think he's
funny.
pretty funny.
I thought it was pretty.
The
funny.
funniest shit to me is when I don't find somebody funny. Like my mom will sometimes be watching something on YouTube called the Dry Humor Bar or something like that, and people doing some funny shit. And when they are not funny, I be crying.
Yeah.
Because it'd be like, dog, you are missing right now. You are missing.
That's why I always admire people that are willing to do stand-up.
For sure.
Because
For
you bomb. Oh, man, that's got to be the worst feeling.
And
I told that one joke, and it wasn't funny. I felt like shit. For like just now, 5 seconds ago. Now, imagine doing that on stage in front of people that you don't know.
Yeah, and they just don't react.
Yeah.
I be feeling bad because like I've been to stand-ups where like maybe the crowd don't get the joke or they don't react, and then I just find that funny.
That's
Like,
what I'm
So
saying.
he's like,
Yeah.
my best guy. My guy.
But he don't know I'm laughing at the fact that the crowd don't get it.
I was at my mom career watching somebody, and I was crying because he
Yeah.
wasn't funny.
And it's being stand-up, it's your job to make people laugh. So like, even like if you just out on your day-to-day and you tell people I do stand-up, they're gonna be like, oh, tell me a joke. And let's say you tell a joke and they don't laugh, that gotta feel even worse because like they just ask.
How do you
to-
get that far and don't be funny though? Like
I don't
sometimes
know.
I watch it and they be like,
How did you get booked?
Some people have very specific demographics that find them funny.
"That's true."
That
There's
is true.
comedians that none of us would like, but probably got millions and millions of fans.
Tyler just cracking up.
Exactly. Like never mind, I'm not gonna say names, but there's one comedian on TikTok that's really, really big. I've never found this stuff funny, but I'm not his target demo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I know his target demo. I know who his target demo is. I'm just not it.
I love when people do shit that I normally like wrong. Like I hate when people. You know what I hate? I hate when they ask me if I want a pancake or a waffle. You know, only bisexual men eat a waffle. It's like what? Like what? Like what? Like I just be shit that I just don't get, and then I
Yeah.
feel stupid because it's like, and then you'll watch something and it'll be like, and people will laugh and like I'll be like, what? What the hell?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, my son came in the other day, and he had a baseball bat, and I told him 7 years ago they say it's a weapon, and then people, the crowd will just be laughing, and I'll be like, I
He's
don't,
still,
shit
he's still
wasn't funny.
setting it up.
I don't
Yeah.
get that.
Sound like he was still setting it up.
No, I need my shit to be a little bit
I be
more.
liking just straight up dry humor. Shit
I
that's
love
just like,
dry humor.
Yeah.
I love dry humor. I
Favorite
love dry-
comedian?
Favorite comedian?
Oh, I know your answer.
Yeah, it's Dave Chappelle. I don't really think he goes under like dry humor though.
Not at all.
No.
Not even.
But see, I like
close.
his shit when
Not
I
at
like
all.
his shit with the skits.
Yeah.
The show because it was goofy shit.
It was.
I just love
But
silly.
I
goofy
think that
shit.
was a different level too because I'm a person that like if you're really just like doing some crazy shit trying to make me laugh, that I don't really find that shit funny. Like I like shit that's subtle and like I said, dry humor. But his was so outlandish and I still like it was some shit in there that's just like I never thought somebody else would do or some type of shit like
Do you like The Office?
it was a one-time thing for me. But honestly,
That's
That's
me.
a
That's the
classic.
bar of dry humor.
That is
dry
a
humor.
bar of dry humor.
Like
it was a
I love
one-time thing for
Office.
me.
I love it.
It's so much stuff that go on in that show
Yes,
that like
yeah.
you have to like be paying attention in order to get the jokes.
When I
Shit.
was at the Blackhawks game, they did an Office parody like as one of the skits or like the
Oh, wow.
Jumbotron thing. It was when Kevin
Yeah.
Kevin dropped the chili.
dropped the chili.
I knew
Yes.
exactly.
The
what-
mascot dropped the chili. And it was funny. It was funny as hell, and everybody was laughing. I was like, "You get the Suzanne had never seen The Office," so I was like, "You get that?" Like, no, I don't know what that is. Okay.
I feel like that was one of those moments that just everybody would know. Like it's
Me too.
Like it's
like
just a
years
meme.
to- yeah.
Not her.
I love that show, man.
I
Michael
can't,
is.
I'm with you though. I've watched it twice through. I don't think I'd ever go back.
But
to
it's
it.
but when like so if I see an episode on or it's just like casually watching it, I'll laugh at it. But I don't have no interest to like go back and watch it, rewatch
I feel like
it.
you have to know the characters really. I feel like they hooked me on like the first few episodes.
Me too, bro.
Like,
Michael is
few
such an idiot that I just love it. That man
the
was making
diversity.
bacon.
Yeah.
The diversity episode.
The diversity episode was
Oh,
one of the
man.
first ones of the season, and that hooked me.
I think that is the first one.
Yeah.
That's the first one.
But no, him cooking bacon on the side of the bed at night so he could wake up. So he could wake
To
up
the
to the smell of bacon.
Oh man!
And then he wake up in the morning and he step on the grill.
Fucked his foot up.
And then he at work.
Talk
with
about-
his shit wrapped up in bubble wrap.
Talking about I don't need an alarm clock because I can just wake up to
the
fresh,
smell of bacon.
Smell of fresh bacon. I was like,
Oh,
this man's an
shit.
idiot. Even his condo, his little the hooping episode. You ever seen a bat? Man, that shit is hilarious.
Or him with his little ass flat screen and Jam broke that shit
Hey.
with the award.
I could never wrap my mind around that.
That relationship? Well, yeah.
My boy Michael was on his shit. He dropped the bag though. He dropped the bag. We ain't fumble. We going nuts.
No, he got better though. I think him and Holly was a better couple.
I didn't like the way that they ended. Then she
They
just like,
left. They left. They moved
oh,
to
they
Denver.
did leave. Yeah, yeah.
Do y'all
yeah,
want to
right.
announce the name of y'all show? Because that's basically what's happening right now.
Literally.
Y'all having y'all first
Oh,
episode.
yeah,
Yeah.
we did just like going out alone.
Right.
We did.
Do you want to tell them, or
Nah.
do you want me to?
No, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing?
We got to get a logo first. That's
Yeah.
how you
Oh,
announce.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
drop, boom.
That's true. It's levels to it.
It-
You gotta take
Coming
It-
soon.
It's called Middle Finger MIKE.
If you enjoyed the episode, leave a like, subscribe to the channels. We are on our road to 100,000 subscribers. No, we good. It's cool. Go to Spotify, go to Apple, leave us 5
Don't
stars.
hit your alarm again this time.
And yeah, we'll see y'all in a couple days.
Wake up to the fresh smell of bacon.